we are continuing the Resident Evil 8 Village stream. Hold on one second. I just got some things in the background. I'm getting set up. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and start the game. So, what did I want to talk about? Anything? The only thing I want to talk about is the Mark Zuckerberg versus Elon Musk fight. Have you heard about that?
No, bring it up.
Elon Musk challenged Mark Zuckerberg to a fist fight, an MMA fight.
You are kidding me.
Like a cage match. Yeah, for real.
Damn.
Actually happening. They both agreed, so they're both gonna do it.
Shit. Is it gonna be televised?
Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be like a
let's-
pay-per-view event.
That's what I figured, pay-per-view. Let's fucking watch that shit.
It's gonna be pretty entertaining, not gonna lie. I don't know when it's gonna be. I can look it up, I guess.
Okay.
Let's see, when Zuckerberg fight Musk.
Mhm.
Oh wait, hold on. Oops. Hold on, guys. Sorry. I gotta get one thing. I gotta get my screen set up. Give me one moment. Nice. Yeah. Let's look this up, actually. When the cage match between Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg.
Love it.
Mark Zuckerberg says Elon Musk isn't serious about the fight and it's time to move on. That was in August. Zuckerberg says there will be no fight. Really?
Wow.
There's a Wikipedia page about it. Alright. This is probably the most official source we're gonna get on this, to be honest with you. That sucks. Last I checked, in August, they were definitely doing it and they were getting dates set up to actually make it happen.
That was only like a week ago.
Yeah, it's
So
unfortunate.
it changed that much in a week.
Well, this is news. This is new.
Okay.
Musk acquired Twitter and then he challenged Zuckerberg to a fight. Yeah. So Zuckerberg accepted. Yeah. So Musk challenged him and Zuckerberg accepted. Both men were serious. Okay. Zuckerberg began training, back during COVID.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel like Zuckerberg would actually kick Elon Musk's ass.
I think so too.
He's actually been training.
And Zuckerberg is kind of puny, but
He is small.
compared to Musk,
Musk is-
I think it could take him. And Musk is rumored that he's autistic. He's on the spectrum.
I can see it.
Yeah.
To be honest, like Elon Musk is way bigger,
Yes.
but not in the good way. He's kind of dumpy. He's
Yes.
kind of fat.
Yes, he is.
That's not always a good thing.
No, for a myriad of reasons.
For a fight, you don't really want to be fat.
No.
You want to be ripped.
Yep.
Let's see. Musk decline and claim Instagram makes people depressed. Artificial intelligence. Facebook gives me the willies. Are they actually gonna fight though? Because now I'm hearing they called it off.
Well, is there another source that we can check?
Well, I haven't finished this one.
Okay.
Initial call, training, fight details. Zuckerberg, he's not sure if the fight's gonna come together. The audio, which was obtained by Reuters in this series on August 5th, Musk refuted Zuckerberg's statement by claiming that he was lifting weights throughout the day preparing for the fight. Okay. According to Musk, proceeds will go to charity for veterans. Will be streamed on Twitter.
Oh. Nobody uses Twitter anymore.
Well, Twitter is Elon Musk. Elon Musk bought Twitter.
Oh, I did not know that.
On the same day, Zuckerberg said he was ready to fight Musk and the fight should be streamed somewhere to actually raise money for charity. Zuckerberg suggested fighting on August 26th, but Musk had not confirmed the date himself.
Okay.
Musk offered a fight in August 14. Zuckerberg stated time to move on. In a tweet in August 14, Musk claimed that he would test Tesla's full self-driving capabilities by asking his car to drive to Mark Zuckerberg's house in Palo Alto.
Jeez.
He's going to drive his first self-driving car into Zuckerberg's house.
It sounds like some bullshit from high school.
It's so stupid.
Let's drag race each other out on the street in front of mom and dad's. I mean, that's what it sounds like.
They're doing it on purpose for publicity. I mean, they're
Sure.
adults and they're obviously intelligent. Like
Yes.
they know that this is really stupid.
Mm-hmm.
They know that they're being petty.
Well, what it is it's a social media marketing campaign.
It has to be, yeah. It's a social media. They're trying to get people to come into their social media platforms.
Yep.
Because Musk bought Twitter,
Yep.
so now he wants people to use Twitter.
Yep.
Yeah, of course.
It makes perfect sense. It's actually quite brilliant if you think about it.
It is. It's a smart move. I get it. I totally get it. Musk said he will use his weight advantage and perform a move called the Walrus, by which he will simply lie on top of Mark Zuckerberg. He later said he would use a fighting style similar to choreographed WWE moves.
Jeez.
World Wrestling Federation Entertainment.
Wow.
That's really funny.
That's hysterical.
I gotta let everyone know the stream is on. Message requests.
Oh, look at those. Look at all those.
These people are more delusional than stupid.
Stop.
Oh yeah, we were trolling a flat earther. Maybe we should live stream people on flat Earth, making fun of flat Earth people.
Why not?
True.
There's Flat Stanley. Do you know who Flat Stanley is?
Stream is live. I have no idea. Stream is live. Everyone. Yeah, I'm good actually. We have 8 views, which is pretty good.
All right.
We should probably start playing.
All right, do it.
Okay, so yeah. Anyway.
This is what, Resident Evil?
Yes, classic game.
What makes it so much of a classic?
Well, this game has existed forever. The original game. When did the Resident Evil 1, the first one, Resident Evil 1? When did Resident Evil 1 come out? It came out in 1996.
Oh wow.
So. That was
a hot minute ago.
Yeah, it's a classic. Came out for PlayStation 1, one of the greatest consoles of all time.
Okay.
And yeah, it's persisted to now.
Which is pretty spectacular, especially in the world of technology, which is always changing.
Mm-hmm. It's come a long way. It's stuck around. Not a lot of game series have stuck around that long. It is one of the more longer-lived franchises.
Mm-hmm.
So that alone is impressive.
That is impressive.
Gosh, this game keeps stuttering. Come on, buddy. I got this PC. $700 for this PC, alright? I cannot have this game stuttering on me.
No, where did the PC come from?
Amazon.
Okay.
Jeff Bezos. The other smart guy, why don't they fight him? They should fight him in the cage match also.
That's actually a good point. That would be funny to watch.
Yeah, I hope they put Jeff Bezos into the fight.
That would be awesome.
I don't know. I don't know. So, are they actually gonna fight or not? Is the thing. That's what I'm trying to figure out over here. Hold on.
So, is there a reputable news source you can go to determine it, other than just Wikipedia?
Not really. This is all just people talking shit. So, it's just trolling. The venue was initially expected to. Oh, and they said they were gonna fight in the Colosseum in Rome, Italy.
Oh my goodness.
That's so fucking stupid.
Shoot, that's ridiculous.
Sharing a link to the Colosseum fight scene in Monty Python's Life of Brian.
Love Monty Python.
Italian Minister of Culture Gennaro Sanguilano reached out to Zuckerberg to propose a location. So they actually could do it. Both men are intrigued by the idea and reached out to White. The deterioration of the Colosseum from earthquakes and stone robbers taking spolia has reduced the Colosseum seating to just several hundred people. That's awesome!
That is pretty cool.
So you can still actually use it. Oh, imagine those tickets.
Yep.
How much would one ticket to watch this fight be?
Oh, probably more than most people could or would afford.
Like $100,000.
Yeah, no shit.
And it was held few large events in modern history.
Jeez.
The Ministry of Culture denied extending an invitation and stated that the fight would have to be non-violent if it were held at the Colosseum.
Okay.
In a tweet on August 11, Musk claimed that he had spoken to Sanguiliano, who later stated that the talks had not proceeded past logistical questions.
Okay.
According to Sanguiliano, the fight will not be held in Rome, but could be held elsewhere in Italy. Ah, no, it's gotta be in the Colosseum, bro.
Yeah.
Pre-fight analysis. Okay, so that's the latest.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of. I guess that's not absolutely confirmed. Sounds like. But I don't know. The meme is that, oh my god, they're gonna fight in the Colosseum. Hilarious.
Do you know how epic that would be?
It would be amazing.
Yep.
Let me double check and make sure my stream is working. Yeah, it says I'm live. Awesome.
All right, cool.
I can send the stream out to people as well. Sanguiliano, amazing.
Yep.
In Rome, yeah. What fights have even been done there? I think Bruce Lee fought there versus Chuck Norris.
Serious?
For the movie.
Yeah. Wow.
Wait, oops. What is this? No trolls. The flat Earth. Maybe we should troll the flat Earthers a little
Do it.
more.
What is the flat Earth?
There we go. Do you not know? Have you not heard of the flat Earth community?
No, I know about Flat Stanley, but I think that's completely different.
Okay, flat Earth is the ignore this. Okay, it's people who believe that the Earth is flat.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Actually, not even as a joke.
Okay.
I mean, I believe it as a joke.
Okay.
Like most things, I
Yes.
entertain as jokes.
Yes.
But I've gotten into their community.
Have you?
Yeah, and
Okay.
I pretended that I believed flat Earth.
Okay. And what was the reception like?
At first they didn't believe me. They were like, "No, you're not," and I was like, "I'm not one of these globetards. You know, I believe that the Earth is flat, bro."
Yes.
So hold on, let's go. Unless they kicked me out of the group, have they? No, they haven't. Okay, I'm here.
Okay, good.
So let's get back into main lobby. So I told them, okay, if the Earth is flat, then are all the other planets flat? Broham. This is my friend Broham. So he got into the group as well.
Okay.
Okay, what did I say? I said, if the Earth is flat. Okay, so do you know what flat Earth, the theory is?
We learned it at one point in time. I don't remember, so refresh my memory.
It's people who actually believe the Earth is flat and not a globe, not a sphere.
Okay. Okay.
Really. They think that the NASA images are all fake,
It's a ruse, basically.
photoshopped. They stretched out the flat Earth.
So then, how do they explain Pangea?
Oh, the moving continents?
Yes.
That's a good question. I mean, I'm still pretending to be one of them, so I can't ask that.
Okay, I hear you. That makes sense.
I said, what did I say? I said that, okay, I said, are all the planets flat also?
Okay.
So it's like, okay, so these people honestly believe the Earth is flat for real.
Jeez.
So I'm like, okay, if the Earth is flat, then what about Mars? What about Jupiter?
What about Venus? What about Saturn?
What about all the other planets?
What about
the moon even?
What about Uranus?
Yeah, literally. Yeah. So they said the Earth is not a planet.
Oh man.
So they said that yes, the other ones are around, but not Earth. Earth is not a planet.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know where I can't even understand where these people are coming from. Like, what do you mean the Earth is not a planet?
Well, so if they say it's not a planet, do they have some defense in terms of actually what it is?
They said that Earth is not moving.
What?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, okay. I'll ask them that. I'll be like, yo,
Do
that's
ask
a good
them,
question.
how in the hell do we have sunrise and sunset and the moon if Earth is not a planet and it doesn't move?
If the Earth is not a planet, then what is it?
Yeah.
Is it
It's not a
in
ball.
space? Nah, that's good enough. Yeah. Oh, Broham's in here trolling. Nice. Yeah, Broham's
Who is that?
he's on the Discord. He's on the stream.
Good people or no?
Of course, dude.
Okay.
Dude, my stream attracts cool people only.
Okay, well, I don't remember the handle, so that's why I'm asking.
Well, you know, people online have different names.
That's
Broham. Which one is he? I forget exactly. We'll see if he shows up on stream.
Okay.
Flat Earthers and Globers. I'm assuming your stance on the moon landing was fake.
Jeez.
The moon landing is debunked.
Jeez.
India's moon landing was real. You didn't see immediate question. So India faked a moon landing?
Really?
Looks like it. Really? Imagine being an adult. Wait.
2, 1, ignition. Right away, Houston. Vector good. Ag side.
Yep.
What? It doesn't look that bad.
No, it does not.
They're saying this is fake.
It's not fake. It actually happened.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel like if you had a camera on the moon, you'd be able to record it.
Yeah.
Planets are in the sky and are celestial body. Earth under your feet is not in the sky, not a celestial body, and not a planet. Oh, okay. So they're saying that Earth is at the bottom of the universe.
Who's at the top? What's at the top?
Yeah. Okay, I get it. So they're saying that, okay, space exists, but it's all above us. There's nothing under the Earth. The Earth is flat and it's at the bottom.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Yep. Yep. But you know what? You could probably Google a lot of shit to refute that.
I mean, dude, it's like basic science. I mean,
Absolutely.
I don't know. It's
Go back to Earth science in elementary school.
if Earth is not a planet, then what is it? Below you, not in the sky. Oh, I get it. Oh, I get it now. So there's nothing under the Earth. Earth is at the bottom. I love pretending to be like a flat earther.
Yep.
It's like my favorite way to troll people is to be like, yeah, I totally believe this stupid thing that doesn't make any sense. Oh, it's amazing. Okay. All right. Anyway, where was I? We were playing a game.
Yes.
I got distracted by
Resident
Flat
Evil?
Earth. Yeah.
It's okay. It happens.
Classic game. Classic. Yeah, one of the greatest games of all time.
That's very cool.
Started in 1996 was the first time this game came out.
Oh wow.
No. Sorry, I'm texting.
No, take your time.
Baby mama is being nice.
Oh, that's good.
My cousin also responded. He said he's free all day.
Okay. Can we do nighttime?
Yeah, so we got to think about what time you want to do it.
Okay, 7?
7 is good?
Yeah, does that work for you?
Thursday?
Yeah.
I mean, when are you free? I know you work.
7. I have a 6 o'clock. I'll be done at 7.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, for real. Can you let him know that?
Yeah, I'm thinking 7 p.m.
Fabulous. Yahoo.
Yeah, 7's good for me because it's like colder, so I can bring my baby. I want to bring my baby to a bar. It would be so funny.
Yep.
That's like such me vibes.
Do you remember the line I had you look up?
Yeah.
I've got a baby in a bar.
That'd be a good thing to stream, yeah. Got a baby in a bar. Hell yeah, bro.
Yep.
That's such me vibes.
Yep. So 7 o'clock?
This guy just can't.
Thursday?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Baby in a bar.
Thank you. You gonna play it? We played it this weekend.
Get out of magazine. Oh, well, thank you. Look at you. You have a baby. In a bar. Look at you.
Such a chill baby. I love it.
Uh-huh.
The thing about, like, I don't know. I don't like bald babies, though.
Mm-mm.
Kind of gross.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're bald.
I've always thought babies were ugly, but that's because they were bald.
Yours isn't.
Mine's got a lot
Lot
of
of
hair.
hair.
A lot, like a huge thing, and it's on there pretty thick.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna have some nice hair, dude.
Yeah, she is. Well, I mean, look at mom,
Oops.
look at dad. You both have good hair.
True.
Lots of thick, dark hair, nice hair.
Yeah, so you have a baby in a bar.
Yeah, I love that. That's just,
It
it's
is really
funny as
funny.
fuck.
It's like, what are you doing? She's just chilling, like
Yeah.
nothing's going on.
That's it. That's partly what makes it so funny.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, how are you acting like nothing's going on right now?
That's right.
Classic game. Yeah, okay, so that's ready. I told him 7 p.m. Thursday. Works for me.
Fantastic. Yahoo.
See if I can bring my kid, but
Yeah.
I mean, Mojo Burger, come on, easy mode.
Yeah. Serious. And
But-
there's lots of bars around too.
Yeah. But yeah, so classic game, Resident Evil. I mean, you know. God, the game keeps hiccuping and stuttering. Come on, buddy. It wasn't doing this last time. I might have to figure that out. If it becomes a real serious problem, I'll have to look it up and see what's going on. Maybe I'll just look it up right now.
Look at it now
Why?
and figure it out.
Let me check my resources. Task manager. My memory's kind of high. Could be because I have too many windows open in the background.
Yeah, that does happen.
Maybe I could lower. Evil 8 stuttering. Major stuttering. Yeah, why is it stuttering?
It's so weird.
There is no fix for it, just wait for a patch. What? That's normal? The majoring, stuttering, and frame rate to the point it becomes unplayable. I'm playing 4K 60 frames per second and the game runs smoothly up to the point where the stuttering begins to jump about 20 frames. Yeah, so everyone's seen this happen.
Wow.
The fuck? Come on, dude. Everyone is experiencing this? Seriously? That's not cool, man.
No, that sounds like it's something with either the websites or the search engine or something. It's not something on your end.
It says wait for a patch from the developers.
How long is that going to take?
Who knows? This game's been out for a long time.
Wow.
Have you tried the resolution lower? I could try that. To reinstall to SSD. Try downloading a game through Steam in the background. For some reason, this stops all constant stutter. Something with the CPU. Let me know if it does. Try unplugging the internet. Make sure you're fully disconnected. What the fuck? Sounds like your theory that it was DRM was correct.
Oh, wow.
Resident Evil Village Crack completely fixes its stuttering issues. As we reported our PC performance analysis, so this is normal. There's a whole article on it. Suffering from really annoying stuttering issues, and from the look of it, the culprit behind those was Capcom's own DRM. What is a DRM?
I don't know. That's what I was going to ask. What the hell does that mean?
Controversial de novo DRM. Removed controversial de novo anti-tamper technology.
I don't know what that means.
Protection system. Controversial anti-piracy software.
Oh.
So it's software that checks to see that the game was purchased legally.
And
But it causes,
And if it wasn't purchased legally, what does that mean?
It wouldn't let you play it.
So you don't get to use it.
Yeah, so the game comes with a system that checks itself.
Okay.
Was I purchased? Legally? And so if it's no, then it won't let you play it.
Wow.
It's like, no, I'm not going to play if I wasn't purchased.
It's basically like an automatic cock block.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So if you got the game for free somewhere, right, it's not going to let you play it. But yeah, but it also is causing the game to stutter, though, which is a problem.
It's annoying.
Great, you stopped thieves, but now the people who did buy it legally are having issues, so what the fuck? It wasn't this bad last time. I wonder
If something else happened.
if there's something else, if there's some way to at least make it a little better. I don't know.
That has to be annoying if it keeps happening.
It's pretty bad, but we'll see. We will see what we can do here.
Vamos a ver.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what's in here? A blood ruby. Cool.
Oh, that's interesting. What is a blood ruby?
I pretty much have to sell it to the fat guy who looks like Chris Christie. So funny. I was talking to DJ. Oh, we gotta get DJ in here, man.
Yeah, do it. Is he available?
We'll see. I'm gonna mess with him on Discord. I told him I was gonna vote for Chris Christie, and he was like, "Fuck you." I'm gonna be like, "Yo, I'm voting Chris Christie."
You're gonna say that just straight up?
I'm voting Chris Christie. Bro. He's gonna be the next president. Chris just because it's from Jersey. That's the only reason I'm voting
so
for him.
Funny.
I want a Jersey president. I don't even care.
That's so funny.
Oh man. Imagine if Chris Christie won. That'd be so great. Oh man, people hated Trump. Oh, just wait, dude. If people hated Trump, dude, imagine Chris Christie. Oh my gosh. He would be an absolute villain.
Oh, it's so true.
Yeah, but it would be funny, so it'd be worth it. I think I got everything here. I don't need to go anywhere in here. Key. Yeah, this stuttering issue is abysmal, but we'll see.
That would piss me off.
We'll see. We'll see what we can do here. We will see what we can do. Says I'm missing something in this house over here. Let me go over there. I think I'm going the wrong way. No, I'm not.
Wow, that's kind of like in the middle of a like creek.
Yeah,
River?
yeah. The map is good. I like this map.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, Resident Evil usually does a good job with its level design. That's certainly an important feature in any game. You know, you want it to feel like a maze, you want it to be confusing. That's scary.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a scary game, so it has to give you this feeling of you're lost.
And it probably also creates some element of excitement to keep you hooked.
Yeah, right, what's around the corner, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is that sense of discovery also that you
Yep.
feel. Alright, here's the fat guy.
Ah, my apologies.
Can I upgrade my weapons? Oh no, the stuttering.
That's terrible.
It wasn't stuttering this bad last time.
Wonder what is it also related to bandwidth, perhaps?
I doubt it.
Okay.
Okay, so I can raise the firepower of my weapons. That's 100% what I want to do. Let's see. Raise the power. Duh. Always raise firepower.
These hands are more dexterous than one might think.
Oh, so he crafts the weapons himself. Nice.
That's pretty cool.
This simple modification can be done in just a moment.
Nice.
Food is life.
So can I cook something? I know he wants to make some food.
What are the choices for food?
3-floured matadi, tochi tura de pui.
What the hell is all that?
I can make that.
Can you?
I have the ingredients.
What is it?
4, 3, 1.
Ah, thank you. I can hardly wait. Just excuse me a moment.
Tochi tura de pui. Let me look it up. Tochi tura de pui.
Apologies for the wait. Here's your share.
Romanian dish.
Oh, interesting. That's kind of like my heritage.
Not a bad
Nice.
dish.
It's interesting.
Nice. Gunsmithy. Alright, everything's good.
Securing goods is
All I really
more
care about is
important than
firepower. That's
anything.
all I care about is
Anything, my
damage. I don't really need any of this other stuff increased. Let's see. How's my ammo looking? Oh, the stutter. The stutter! Why is the game stutter, bro?
I can hardly wait for the next ingredients.
That's so annoying.
Yeah, well, it happens. You know, there's a lot that goes into gaming.
If it's just looking, window shop away.
Every game has its own weird kink.
Take care.
You just gotta figure it out.
Yeah, and be willing to deal with it. It sounds like.
Every game you gotta figure out. I mean, I'm sure there's a fix or some kind of workaround. I just don't feel like messing with it right now. It's not so bad. I mean, I'm still able to play the game.
You're
so
able
whatever.
to deal with it.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
That's good.
Oh yeah, so let me explain what's going on with the game. My daughter got cut up into pieces,
Yikes.
and that's her head, that's her legs, that's her arm. They were put in vials,
Ooh.
and in order to revive her, I have to collect all the pieces
Oh my goodness.
of her body that's been chopped into pieces by ritual murder of this
Mm.
freaky cult.
Mm.
A cult kidnapped my daughter and chopped her up into pieces.
That's kind of messed up.
But apparently she's still alive somehow.
That's crazy.
And I can restore her by collecting all the pieces of her body and putting them back together.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty good premise, I gotta say. I like that.
It is. It's a little creepy too.
It's so creepy. Right, it's my
But
daughter. They chopped her into pieces.
I kind of like it.
I like it. It's scary. It's weird. That's what you want from horror. You want
Yes.
scary and weird.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Can I upgrade my key? 6-winged unborn key. Yes. Okay. Here goes nothing. Wait a second. What's behind me? I can go behind me also. I know there was stuff back here that I needed to get. Yeah, I love the symbolism. I love the six-winged, you know, Hebrew kind of symbolism there. Doesn't fit this lock. Come on, bro. None of these keys will work. You for real, dude?
That's crazy.
None of my keys will work.
So if none of them work, what do you do?
I just can't open this, I guess. It's okay.
Okay.
Oops. Nope, that was not what I was trying to do. Diminished screws crank. Yeah, there we go. Watch zombies come out as soon as I like pour myself a drink.
I love it. You got a gun.
Yeah, but I can't shoot it unless my mouse is on the keyboard.
Really?
Yeah, I won't auto shoot or anything like that.
Okay. Well, shoot.
No, I can't. I'm pouring myself a drink. I can't do that right now. I'm a little. My hands are are busy.
Tied up?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so right. So what happened with this game so far is, and one of the reasons. Okay, so yeah, so the premise of the game is they kidnap my daughter for this ritual.
Okay.
So you know, it's some kind of magic ritual. You know, I don't know why yet, but I know that they're a weird cult.
Okay.
Mother Miranda or something is like their leader.
Oh, interesting.
I think she wants like a new body. I think she's old and she wants a new body.
So she's looking for somebody to...
So she's kidnapped my daughter to steal her body.
Okay.
Or something like that. But anyway, yeah, and the main character has these weird powers where he can like actually regenerate his body parts as well.
Oh, interesting.
If he's impaled or something, he can regenerate his broken skin, broken organs, punctured organs.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, but his daughter has an even stronger power where you can chop her up into pieces and she's still alive.
That's kind of messed
It's
up.
crazy.
That's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
What is all this? There's a chest over here that I haven't gotten. Maybe I should go back and get that actually.
Yeah. Maybe go through it with a fine-tooth comb and be a little more deliberate.
I left something back there. I want to try to get it. But yeah. So right, that's what's happening with this game. I'm looking for my daughter. She was kidnapped. The mother was killed.
Okay.
Yeah, it was crazy. Pretty crazy. Pretty good.
That's a
pretty
lot
good
of stuff going on, man. A lot of stuff.
It's a pretty good game, not gonna lie. Okay, but yeah, that's about it for this game. That's about all you missed.
Okay.
There was a bunch of boss fights that I had to, monsters that I had to kill.
Okay.
Alright, cool. Oof, hold on. Let me test the chat and make sure it's working. It could just be that it's a slow day.
That's possible.
But let me test. Test. Hey, Dragon Slayer's here. What's up, Dragon Slayer? Okay, it is working. Cool.
Yay!
Dragon Slayer, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Cool. Yeah, I was just testing to make sure the chat was working. Perfect. Perfect timing. I literally was just testing the chat. Yeah, how you doing, bro? Were you the one who sent me the Flat Earth Discord?
And why are you laughing?
It's so funny that
It is funny.
it's really funny that people actually believe that the Earth is flat.
Yeah, I know.
But that's okay. I mean, it's funny. It's entertainment for me.
It's comedic.
It's hilarious, dude. Can I put the ball in here? Mermaid ball? That won't work with this one. That's annoying. There's a ball in here,
Oh, interesting.
I think. Is there a ball? No, there's no ball in here. The ball's over there. Hold, no. No. The ball's over there. That was Matt. Yeah. That's so funny, dude. I joined the Flat Earth group and I've infiltrated their, I've infiltrated them. I'm like one of them now. They totally think I'm one of them. It's amazing.
Well, it's so funny. It just goes to show if you speak the party line, you can get anyone to believe you.
Pretty much. Yeah, it's so funny. But yeah, I've been messing around on the Flat Earth thing.
Why and how did you start with that?
I guess Matt sent it to me. He was trolling them.
Okay.
Where he told them, like, oh, you guys are a bunch of idiots. Which is true.
Yes. We knew we liked Matt for a reason.
It's really funny.
Yes.
I don't know what to do with that. E beneviento. Is there, like, some kind of...
Is that Italian?
No, this is Romania, but I guess there's Italian stuff. They banned Matt. Yeah. See, that's the thing. That's why I didn't want to go in there.
Shoot.
That's why I didn't want to go in there like, fuck you guys, you're a bunch of idiots, because I knew they would ban me instantly. Like, I knew they would. And eventually I probably will call them a bunch of fucking morons.
Yeah.
That's the point. But I'm working up to that slowly, you know what I mean? Ooh, is that the ball? Oh, hell yeah, I got the ball now. Yeah, I'm working up to that slowly. Eventually I want to get to the point where I'm like, you guys are a bunch of morons, honestly. I was just kidding the whole time.
You'll be able to get there real quickly.
Yeah. Eventually I'm going to be like, wow, you guys are actually stupid.
Yep.
I was just kidding the whole time.
You're going to get tired of it. You're going to get tired of it super quick.
Yeah. But for now I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm totally one of you guys. Yeah, I totally believe in this bullshit.
Yep. Milk it and you know, let it go while it lasts.
It's really funny.
Let it go. It's a game for that period of time.
Yeah.
It's a big game.
Oh gosh. I love this ball puzzle. Got it.
Yahoo!
This is really fun. Yeah, the whole game takes place in Romania.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah, I like it. I like
Theme or
the theme. Yeah, the setting, the backdrop.
Yeah, love that too.
It's interesting. Yeah, I like I like it when it's set in a different kind of place that you're used to.
Yeah, it makes it a little more adventurous, intriguing, engaging.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Resident Evil games have taken place all over the place, in Spain and Africa, now Romania.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
I like that. I like that. There's a lot of games that do that, like Pokemon does that also, where they'll take place in a different, they have a certain country that they'll pick, and they'll base the game off of that, like Paris, New York, Scotland. Yeah, so I like it when games do that, when they pick a setting and they kind of send a team out there to be like, all right, tell us what it's like.
That is really cool, and the backdrop, the scenery, everything.
Yeah, it's all based off of like real places.
And it creates the essence of what the game is.
Yeah, it feels authentic. It feels like I'm actually here because it was actually like it actually has a set idea of where it wants to be.
So go back to what was there before. It looked like pillars and snow.
Yeah, it was a castle, Beneviento.
Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess Romania is probably a really cold area.
Well, isn't Romania where, or Romania, isn't that where Dracula's from?
I believe so.
Allegedly?
Yeah, I think you're right. That's at least where the legend is from, yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's good for horror, right? Because Dracula kind of started the horror franchise, the horror genre.
Yep.
So yeah, this is a good place to go to Romania, if you want to make a horror game and you want it to be close to the roots. Romania.
Yeah, look at the backdrop though. Look at the architecture. Look at the ground.
I love the scary angel or whatever the fuck.
What is
it? It's like a weird horned beast, goat monster.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of freaking cool and creepy at the same time.
They tried to dox Matt by finding his YouTube channel. Oh fuck, dude.
What the hell does that mean?
You know what dox means?
No, I don't know what that means.
That's when they find your real information and try to fuck with you in real life.
Oh, that's not cool.
Yes, I guess I gotta be careful. Thank you for letting me know that, Dragon Slayer. Yeah, they'll like call your job and try to make shit up about you.
Oh, not cool.
To get you fired from your job.
Not cool, not cool.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked. So you gotta be careful on them.
What happened to anonymity and...
I mean, you can, but you got to be careful. You got to use fake aliases online.
Yeah, well, we kind of do that, don't we?
Have to, otherwise people will find you and talk shit about you and try to get
And
you
try
in
to
trouble.
corrupt your life, basically.
Yeah, they'll try to fuck you with you in real life. Yeah,
Not cool.
it's pretty messed up, dude. They try to dox Max. What a bunch of assholes. That actually pisses me off, dude. Nobody doxes my friends, bro. I like Matt a lot.
Yeah, I know.
So
That makes me mad.
I don't want bad things happening to the people that I like. If that makes any sense.
Totally makes sense.
Fuck that. What a bunch of assholes, dude. Just because they're fucking stupid, they want to, like, get you in trouble because they're fucking morons.
Well, they're fucking morons and they're probably not happy with their own fucking lives. That's typically what that winds up equating to.
They're too busy being fucking stupid talking about flat earth.
That's it.
They could be doing anything else with their lives.
Yep.
They could be doing anything. They could do anything, and
Literally.
they're flat earth. And Matt is underage. Yeah, I'm sure, like, this flat earth shit is just full of, like, a bunch of old dudes that have been, like, that believe all sorts of stupid-ass conspiracy theories.
Yep.
Like the moon landing is fake and shit. I don't know. I don't know if the video... Maybe the video was fake, but that doesn't mean that we didn't actually go on the moon. Like, that's the thing about the fake moon landing people. Did you see the moonlander guy, the astronaut, punch this dude in the face?
No, I don't. I've seen the older stuff when it actually happened, but no.
This flat earther gets punched in the face because the astronaut... Who was it? It was Buzz Aldrin.
Okay, yep. The cartoon character.
Yeah, right. They named Buzz Lightyear after him.
Yep.
Punch this guy. So a flat earther came up to him like, "You fucking liar! You're not really, you're not really a flat earth. The moon landing was fake." And then he punches this guy.
Just like that, out of the blue.
Punch. No, because the guy came up to him and told him that he was bullshitting, and then Buzz Aldrin just punches him in the face.
Let's watch it.
Yeah, but it's like you can't find it anymore. It's so fucking annoying.
Is it gone?
Okay, it's on Facebook. It's not on YouTube anymore. That's weird.
Park Cibral.
Buzz Aldrin punches a commie in the face for saying the moon landing was fake.
When do you want for your lawyer to sue me? I hope you do. I'd love to go to court and show the window shot.
I know you'd like to get a lot of attention, wouldn't you?
Well, you're the one getting money for something you didn't do. You're getting a lecture for walking on the moon when you didn't. Well, that's called being a thief. That's called being a thief. Do you think you can get to heaven without repenting? Why don't you swear on the Bible that you walked on the moon? Why don't you swear on the Bible that you walked on the moon?
Just go ahead and block it.
Tell him to get out of here. This is a hotel. We'll call the police.
We paid.
Come on in here. We'll call the police.
Why don't you swear on the Bible that you walked on the moon?
It doesn't, sir. I have nothing to do with this.
Okay.
You cannot solicit on this property.
We just paid
What a
to rent out the penthouse.
He's an old man. Leave him the fuck alone.
All right. Well, then I go to my manager.
You gotta keep shooting, man. Okay, well, you can put it on your shoulder. Don't be shy.
You really like it?
You're the one who said you walked on the moon when you didn't. Calling a kettle black if I ever thought it. Saying I'm a stripper. Get it away from me. You're a coward and a liar.
Ouch. He punches him good, too. You got him really good with the right. Yeah.
Oh my
Just
God.
right there.
Good for him.
Boom. There's your evidence.
That's it, man. Right there in the mud.
Yeah, he got him right here.
Yes, he did.
Right there. Yeah, he got him right in the jaw. He got
Yes.
him really good in the jaw.
That's awesome.
I love that.
That's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, fuck that asshole, dude. Honestly, what a piece of shit for
Exactly.
like bothering an old guy just for whatever reason. Even if he was lying, I don't care. He's old. Fuck it. It's
That's
over.
right.
Leave him alone.
Leave him alone.
He's old, dude. Just leave him alone.
He's done a lot of shit.
Yeah, he
Been
was.
through a lot of stuff.
Even if it was fake, like being an astronaut, getting that education, none of that's easy.
No.
And on top of that, like even if the video for the moon landing was fake, that doesn't prove that the moon landing itself wasn't real.
No.
Because maybe they faked the footage because they couldn't record it, and maybe we had to fake the video so that Russia would fuck off. But that doesn't mean... What if we did go to the moon and then we faked the footage? They're two totally different things.
That's correct. And if we go back to... Let's go back to elementary and junior high science. We were taught that in school. We got to see, you know, how did it go? What was the quote? One step for mankind.
Yeah, one small step for man,
And then
one leap for mankind.
Yeah. And
Fish.
And the footage. And we didn't have the technology then to do what we do now. We're shooting fish.
I know, right? What a fucking stupid ass
Let's go do that. That actually looks fun.
Yeah, fuck fishing. I'm just gonna shoot him.
Let's go to the lake and fucking shoot fish.
I know. People complain about this game because of shooting fish. They're like, wow, that's not. They're like, that's not scary. You know, it's fun. Yeah, it's fun.
It's different. It's novel.
It's okay for it not to be completely scary all the time. Sometimes you just want to feel like you're playing a game.
That's right.
One of the major criticisms of this game is that it's not scary enough because you're shooting fish and doing shit like that. But I disagree. I think it's fine that you shoot fish. I think it's kind of fun.
So do you want to find a movie clip where they shoot fish? I'll tell you where to go.
Okay.
My Cousin Vinny. He.
That's a classic.
A fucking amazing movie. Fucking Joe Pesci at his best. That and God, what was it? Goodfellas. But he shoots fucking fish.
This guy just can't stay away.
My Cousin Vinny.
My Cousin Vinny. Yeah, he shoots fish. He takes a pistol off his hip and he shoots fish in the fucking pond or river.
Deer hunter.
Love that. Meanwhile, this little deer puts its deer lips to the stream. Sorry, I'm gonna shut up.
It's a classic movie. Marissa Tomei, dude.
She's fantastic.
She's great. Owl scene? Shooting an owl?
He shoots a fucking fish. Yeah, no, maybe it's the owl. Maybe it's the owl.
I love Joe Pesci.
I do too.
Yo, Joe Pesci, what kind of bullshit is this?
And look, he's got his shorts on. Joe Pesci's so fucking funny.
Joe Pesci, what kind of bullshit is this?
That's right. I love My Cousin Vinny. Fucking sleeper movie, man. It was not supposed to have done anything at the box office. And it cleaned up and she got the Academy Award.
Joe Pesci. What the fuck is this piece of shit?
That's right.
Do you want to show us what's happening in the Flat Earth survey? Yeah, dude, let's do it. Good
Let's do
idea.
it, man.
Let's fucking do it. What the fuck is this bullshit? I love Joe Pesci.
I do too, man. Fucking classic.
What's he saying?
Let's do it again.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
What the fuck is this piece of shit? I love the New York attitude.
Love it.
What a goofy looking fuck he was.
What a goofy looking fuck. I want to get his accent.
Do it.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
I love how he slowly delivers every word he says.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
What the fuck is this? He says dis, not this.
That's correct.
He says
Piece of
dis.
shit.
What is dis?
Dis, because he's Jersey.
Because he's Jersey. Dis piece of shit.
And then if you go to the Marissa Tomei clip with the little deer getting its deer lips in the brook, and some motherfucker with some leather pants comes along and shoots you. You gotta play that. You gotta play that.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
That is so fucking funny.
Yeah, I love Joe Pesci. All right, okay. So, yeah. So I went ahead. I've infiltrated the Flat Earth server for the long con, bro. This is the long con.
Wait, is this you saying this, or is this somebody on the stream?
This is Dragon Slayer wanted me to show here.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so streamer mode is enabled. Usernames have been truncated. Nice. Okay, that's cool.
That's good.
So, all right. So I'm saying, oh yeah. I said, okay. So this is what they fucking think, bro. I actually really want to know what they think for real, because then it would be easier to make fun of them if I actually know what they think.
Absolutely.
Okay, so they think that the Earth is not a planet. Okay, They don't think that the Earth is floating in space. They think the Earth is not moving at all. It's just at the bottom of the whole universe. And they think that the rest of the universe is above the Earth. They don't think the Earth rotates around the sun. They think the sun is up there. You know, wait, okay, hold on.
Wait, hold up. Then how the hell do we have sunrise and sunset and light all day and the moon in the fucking sky after the sun sets? How is that even fucking possible?
Yeah. No, of course it's fucking stupid. I get it. No, it's bullshit, 100%.
Okay.
I'm just pretending to be on their side.
Yeah.
So I have to say something to make them to validate them, but make fun of them simultaneously.
Yeah. You have to.
That's the difficulty of being a troll.
I know. You have to be able to ingratiate yourself with them in such a way they think that you are on their side.
But you're indirectly making fun of them in a very
subtle way.
Passive-aggressive way.
And most times they aren't going to be able to pick up on that, and they'll be just like, hey, bro, thanks for being on our side. And then you laugh your fucking shorts off.
And then you're like, yeah, I totally believe your fucking stupid bullshit, you fucking morons.
Yep, that's it.
Outer space is fake and gay. The deepest hole drilled was only 7 miles in depth. Beyond that is unverifiable.
Shit.
Fuck, dude, the Earth is flat as shit. It's only 7 miles deep.
Yeah.
That's as deep as the flat Earth
So
goes.
7 miles. How long is 7 miles? Let's do a math problem.
It's as far to the grocery store.
Yeah, it's not that far, man.
It's the bottom of the Earth, bro.
Yeah, it's terrible.
What if you fall off the edge?
Well, then you're gonna be like, what is it? Where's Waldo?
Yeah.
I mean, fucking end of the earth, or who was it? The poet. I was a kid. Shel Silverstein.
So there's nothing under the Earth. Earth's at the bottom. All right, well, I keep going.
No, keep going. No, it's okay.
Okay, so all right. So anyway, I'm just building, understanding them.
You're building a
Okay.
case. You're building a case.
There's nothing under the Earth. Okay, the Earth is at the bottom of the entire universe, and everything's above it. But
That's right.
so okay. So the sun is above. Okay, so the Earth doesn't orbit the sun. Doesn't orbit the sun.
Okay.
But do the other planet... So the Earth doesn't orbit the sun. Instead, the sun... So what the fuck is the sun doing? I don't get it.
So ask, because it makes no sense. Does the sun cease to exist? Is it not even part of the fucking equation at that point?
But do the other planets orbit the sun?
Mm-hmm.
Or is the sun just another, celestial body? Earth isn't a planet.
Oh, fuck off. Who says that?
I don't know. I'm losing brain cells, though.
Well, I just would like to know where these people get their intel from, because they're fucking wrong. They are straight up wrong. If we go back to science and satellites and outer space, straight up fucking wrong.
The Earth doesn't orbit the sun. I don't know. It's so like I genuinely don't understand. Cause okay, so
let's break it down. Start at the beginning.
So everyone knows that the sun's in the middle, and then all the planets orbit around it.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that.
So go to Google. Let's pull up a picture of all the planets, including outer space, the sun, the moon, all of the planets, and let's see where they are in their orbits.
I mean, we know that already.
No, but let's prove it. Let's be a ball-busting bitch.
I don't know. It's like such a stupid argument that it's not worth arguing against.
Okay, so you don't want to have to prove your point?
Well, it's to the point where it's so fucking stupid that you shouldn't even dignify it. Yeah.
Okay, so then shut the motherfucker down.
No, but I'm trying to understand where the fuck they're coming from.
So ask them to explain.
Like my side, obviously, right? It's obvious.
Yes.
but their side is not obvious.
So the appropriate verbiage would be help us understand.
A mine.
Basically, where you view all the celestial bodies in relation to the Earth.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think I understand enough of what they're trying to say. They're pretty much saying that they have no brain cells in their brain.
AKA, you don't want to engage.
It's just no. I'd rather just use what I have and
Yes.
figure it out based on that.
That makes sense.
I don't really want to dig into it any deeper. I just
Okay.
want to use the information that I currently have.
Okay.
How do I reload? Whatever. What's this? A laptop? DNA sequencing complete. 99% match to dulvimycite. The deviation of 0.05% can presumably be attributed to artificial changes by humans, which means this is probably the source. Further investigation into how the connections managed to find and extract the mold is needed. The fungal colony is spread out under the entire village. Oh shit.
Oh wow, that's not good.
When you take the Baker incident into account, the hosts of the mutamycete are part of a network of consciousnesses. If the network is linked to here, then we should assume the organism here is data storage. If that's the case, then what data is Miranda after? Oh, I know what this is. Okay, so I'm here looking for my daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, there's also like a government organization here trying to stop these guys. Whoa!
Oh, what in the hell is that?
What the fuck? Okay, hold on. I need my gun. I need my gun. Alright, you fucks. Oh shit. Oh shit! Reload!
Oh wow.
How many headshots?
Sounds like quite a few.
Oh, fucking hell. That was kind of scary.
A
Okay.
little bit.
Nah, it's still a scary game. It's just also kind of silly.
It's a little different too.
It's a good game.
I like it so far.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I mean, I've played every single Resident Evil game. So, yeah, I'm a huge fan. Huge fan.
What was the first one?
Yeah, 1996. It was really blocky. It was a PlayStation 1 game, so... it was just... Gaming was a lot different back then. We didn't have these beautiful graphics where it looks real. It very much looked like a game.
It was very rudimentary.
Yeah, it was, but it was fun. It still had zombies. You know, you had to survive in a mansion. The first game was about a secret pharmaceutical company that was pretending to make medicine, but what they were actually doing was developing a superhuman, super soldier,
Ooh.
like a serum that would turn you like way stronger, right?
I like that.
But it didn't work. It made you lose your mind. It made you become stronger,
But it made you crazy.
but it made you fucking crazy.
Okay.
So it wasn't, but on the front, their front we're a medical company,
Okay.
right? But they were actually using the money for these secret.
So it was a ruse.
Yeah, well, they were probably trying to take over the world.
Yeah.
So they had.
Shit, that would have been a good premise.
It's a great premise. The first game is amazing. The second game is amazing. The first 3 games are about that, and then it switches up later because they eventually shut their organization down. So now that organization is shut down. Now there's just like the after effects.
So the organization ceases to exist at this point?
For the most part, with like small remaining subsets still affecting the rest of the planet.
All right, and so then what is this? An offset of that? An
Yeah.
offshoot?
Yeah, because they were like a worldwide organization.
Okay.
So even though the scientists and the CEOs and all these guys are gone now, unfortunately, the effects of the virus have kind of seeped in.
Okay.
To like the world at large, and also there's other like offshoot branches of the organization,
Okay.
or even small cults that have organized around this virus.
Interesting.
Because it's a virus that they were cultivating
Okay.
that would turn you into a super soldier, pretty much.
Okay.
So that's kind of what it was. But then there was an outbreak, and it doesn't work on everybody. Only certain people become superpowered. The other people just become mindless zombies, like we saw.
Oh, wow.
So it doesn't work on everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a really good premise.
I like that. That's pretty interesting, and it keeps it,
Classic gaming, dude.
yeah, and engaging.
The story was great. The story's always been good. They've always had like a really tight plot with no real plot holes.
Okay.
Yeah, no. So that's what the main premise of it was in 1996.
Jeez.
It's changed a little bit now because it's been a long time.
But that was a long, long time ago.
It's almost
And to be
30
able-
years ago.
Yeah, and to keep people engaged for that amount of time, even as stuff has changed, that's pretty remarkable.
It's a good series.
Yeah. How did you find it initially?
I've been a gamer my whole life, dude. I've been a gamer, bro. I'm a real motherfucking gamer.
Gangsta.
No matter what evidence you present to them to debunk them, they do mental gymnastics to stay in their ideology. Matt already tried going that route with them, and they shat on him. Exactly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so there's no point in there's no point in presenting like a nice, reasoned argument with evidence.
No,
There's no point, because if you do that, they're just gonna fucking hate you.
that's
They're
correct.
gonna dox you. They're gonna try to get you in trouble in real
They're
life.
gonna try to fuck you up.
They're gonna try to fuck you up because they need to preserve this bullshit that they have because they have nothing else going on in their lives.
It's so sad.
This is the only thing that they have in their lives.
And that makes sense. We know people like that.
Yeah, I know people like that. Jerry being one, where they have nothing going on in their lives.
Nope.
These guys are people are
Nope.
fucking losers.
And got to create some drama external to themselves to
Yeah.
be able to keep it interesting and to basically feed their ego.
And they will destroy you to preserve that.
Yep.
It's fucked. But
Yep. Those people are sociopaths, folks.
there's people like that in this world. They
Yep.
exist.
Yep. Just be aware.
There's not a whole lot of them. I mean, this flat Earth community is so like, it's not a lot of people that are flat earthers, but they do exist, and it is something you should be careful of for sure.
Yep.
It's really fucked.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, this is a good map. The level design is great. Everything is interconnected, which I like.
It's very cool.
It's a good map. But yeah. I mean, yeah, you're Dragon Slayer. You're 100% right. It is not worth trying to have a civil discussion with these people whatsoever. You just gotta be like, okay, you believe that, and then just move on with your life. Because
Right.
if you try to engage, they're just gonna fucking ruin you, bro. Some people are really not worth the effort whatsoever.
No, and those are the fucking toxic people.
They're toxic fucking people.
Yep. If
That's
you-
why. Go ahead.
Well, I was just saying, if you get a weird feeling or something that doesn't feel comfortable or quote unquote safe,
Ooh.
that's probably what you're dealing with.
Yeah. I mean, that's why earlier when you were like, oh, let's give them evidence. Let's, look up the orbits around the sun. Let's present them with some
Yeah,
evidence.
because I'm factual.
It's like, you can't fucking do that with these people.
No, and I understand where
They-
you're coming from, but
You could give them the perfect argument
Argument.
that would convince anyone
and they're gonna
except these fucking
listen,
people.
and they won't listen. And so, from your perspective, what makes these fuckers so different from everybody else, where they don't give two fucks?
See, that's what you don't understand about the internet. The internet creates an outlet for the most wild, crazy people to all come together into a small, tiny community. Like, it's a big world. There's 7 billion people, 7.5 billion people
That's
in
a
this
lot of
world.
people.
Okay? Even if I told you something really fucking stupid, like, the sky is red, the sky is green,
Or let's go to Chicken
grass is in the sky,
Little. Chicken Little, the sky's fucking falling.
the sky is falling. If I told you the craziest thing, I'm trying to think of this craziest thing, where the sky is green, right? Grass is in the sky and the sky's on the ground. Everything's upside down.
So the sky's green, the ground is blue.
The grass grows in the sky. If I told you the craziest thing like that,
Yeah.
okay? In real life, in conversation, going out to the bar, going to work, going to McDonald's,
Wherever.
everyone would be like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're an idiot.
You're a fucking fucktard.
One of the really fucked up and bad things about the internet is that this idea where grass is growing in the sky off the clouds, you can find someone on the internet that will believe you. Somebody out of the 7 billion people on the planet,
Because they're going.
in the world, it might not even be in America.
But they're somewhere.
Yeah.
And they're gullible and they're lonely.
They could be gullible. They could be lonely. They could really believe it. They might be psychotic.
They might be desperate.
But yeah, they might be gullible. Yeah. It could be because they just want to connect with somebody, so
Yeah.
they'll believe it.
Makes
And then
sense.
this is the only friend that they have, so they'll fight to defend it as much as they can.
Yep.
I think that's the more likely scenario.
That makes
They
sense.
found a group. They found a flat Earth group. They found a group
Wow. So
that they actually feel like they're friends, and they'll protect it no matter what because they have no friends.
So what does that make them in a cult?
Yeah, it's a cult.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, it's
Yeah.
a fucking cult.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Mhm.
That is messed
That
up.
is what is going on with these flat Earth people. No one believes their bullshit because it's bullshit.
So when did they start this whole phenomenon and thought processes regarding that Earth is flat?
When did they start it?
Yeah, when did it begin? How long ago?
Well, I wonder if the moon landing was. I mean, I would say that's probably where it began. I mean, the
When-
flat Earth, huh?
The moon landing, that was like 1968, 1969, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's a good question. When did flat Earth begin? I mean, they would say, when did flat
Look it up.
Earth begin? They would say, oh, everyone's always thought the Earth was flat since the beginning of time.
No, not true.
I agree. Even Charlemagne knew the world was a sphere.
That's correct.
So that's fucking bullshit.
That's bullshit. Yep. It's propaganda.
Yeah. There's even, I think even the ancient Greeks thought it wasn't flat, you know?
No.
Disproven conception of the Earth's shape as a plane or a disc. I want to know what happens if you fall off a flat Earth. That's what I want to know.
So Google that. Google that. Let's see what comes up.
What happens at the edge? Is there an edge?
I
Can
know
you
you
fall
and I
off?
are both laughing, but I would like to know what they say.
Wait. So, is there an edge? What happens if you fall off a flat Earth? I'm just gonna ask them directly.
Do it. I'm looking up something that was a book that was popular when I was a kid.
For infinity. What if you fall off? You know?
The edge of the Earth. Did you ask it?
What if you go too far into the ocean and you just fucking fall off?
What the fuck does it say?
There's nothing to say. It's not on Google because it's fucking stupid as hell and it's
doesn't
bullshit.
exist, yes.
I have to ask these guys directly on their Discord because there is no fucking information. Because it's not information. It's bullshit.
It doesn't exist.
It's not actually information. This
Nope.
is lowering your IQ level.
Yep. And our education system's already been dumbed down
It's fucking stupid as hell.
to stupid shit.
They say they want people to debate them, but when somebody debates them, they get banned. Of course. Yeah, of course. Anybody will say that. Anyone. Everybody does that. Yeah.
But here's the caveat. Explain to the listeners why. Why is that the case? Why did the people get banned?
Right, because they have been defeated in a debate, but they don't want to admit defeat, so they just ban you.
And they can't substantiate their argument because there is no argument because it's fallacious.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with fellatio.
Yeah. Right, they just ban.
It's
Yeah.
false.
But
It's a false argument.
but flat earthers are not the only people to do this. Like
no,
fucking
it's anybody who's got a fake argument.
leftists do that all the fucking
Go
time.
ahead, let's substantiate that.
You know.
Do it.
Like if you say anything about women in sports, okay, that's great, but now you have trans women in sports and they're destroying actual women.
But
They'll just ban you.
Have you heard the new legislation?
Yeah, they're stopping that. Thank
yes,
God.
Yes, I agree. Totally agree. I have a client.
That's so unfair.
I had a client today who was all upset about that.
Because they're trans and they
Yes.
want to be in women's sports
Yes.
instead of competing versus other men like it's
Correct.
fair.
Correct.
Yeah, because they want an easy win. Everybody wants an easy life, easy job, easy win.
Yep.
Instead of actually working hard for the
Yep,
shit that they
yep.
have.
And making shit happen on their own volition.
Anyway, this thing where they debate you, where they say, yeah, we're open to debate. Yeah, we'll debate.
Yep.
But then when you actually debate them, they just fucking ban you.
Well, they ban
It's
you.
all bullshit.
They ban you or they argue.
What's up, Ryu Sakai? Welcome to the stream, my friend. They ban you or what?
They argue with you.
That'd be great.
And
And that's
they-
the point. The point is to argue.
Yeah,
That's the
but
point.
they can't support or substantiate their argument. It just devolves into a "you're a fucking piece of shit. You're a fucking asshole."
Well, that's the same as banning. I mean, in real life, you can't just ban somebody. So if you're debating these people in real life, they can't just click a ban button.
No.
So what they'll do, what you said,
They devolve into an argument.
they devolve
And to
into,
name-
oh, shut up, oh, fuck
Name
off.
calling.
Oh, no, you're just saying that because, you're racist or something.
Exactly.
You're just being sexist. You're transphobic or something, right?
Yes.
Instead of like, no, this is a reasoned opinion. Like, women are actually suffering from this.
Correct.
Or
your ideas.
You're sexist. What the fuck? I'm defending women.
Exactly. Or your ideas are fucking stupid to begin with because they have no rhyme nor reason with logic.
Yeah.
There's no logic there.
Like, I actually care about women and I want them to do well in sports. I'm defending women saying that trans women don't belong in sports. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm a sexist for saying we should defend women? The fuck? Right, but they'll call you a sexist instead of banning, instead of debating you.
It's name slinging.
Instead of trying to debate you for real, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, flat earthers will do that. They'll debate you and then they'll dox you and all this bullshit. That's why the internet is like so fucking toxic, honestly.
It is. And you have to be careful where you poke around.
Yeah, it's super duper toxic. Anyway, they haven't responded. I asked them what happens if you fall off a flat earth.
I bet they aren't going to respond because there's no fucking answer.
They haven't responded.
No, because
What the fuck happens? What's at the edge? What's at the end? Or is it an infinite flat plane that goes on forever and we just haven't discovered the rest?
So let's go back to the...
Is there a wall? Is there a fucking
So
wall?
you can Google this. Go back to the book of poetry that I read when I was in first grade, Shel Silverstein, Where the Sidewalk Ends.
Yeah. Why did ancient civilizations depict Earth as flat? Okay, how ancient are we talking?
Yeah, give us a time period.
We can actually have a discussion for sure. I mean, I'm not like these people. I'm not gonna fucking call you an asshole and get all mad.
No, we want to have an intellectual discussion.
I'll actually, engage for sure intellectually, So, it depends on what you mean by that. That's a very good question, actually, Ryu Sakai. We were talking about that a little bit. Charlemagne globe. So I know that at least as far as the Charlemagne, we knew that the Earth was round. Charlemagne holding a globe.
Yep.
So where's that picture of Charlemagne holding a globe? Charlemagne. Yeah. So we know that at least by Charlemagne's reign, they developed this cruciger is what it's called. It's a globe with a cross on top, and what that means is that Christ is the king of the planet. Christ
Makes sense.
is king of the whole world.
Yep.
So it means that the world is round. Obviously.
Which is what the premise of the argument was.
If Charlemagne thought the earth was flat, it would have been like a flat thing with a cross.
So, can I ask a really, really dumb question?
So when did Charlemagne... what is it?
Why do we have these flat earth fucking people?
We were talking about it. It's just people looking for a community to be part of.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one person who's literally psychotic.
And
as the ringleader.
And they're rallying others.
And they rally other people to believe them because they're lonely.
Just like, what was his name? Fucking Badass George? I don't remember his name. What was his name?
Gorgeous George.
Thank you. Just like him.
So at least by 800 AD, people thought the earth was round.
Okay,
right?
and what year are we in now? Just for the record?
2023.
Thank you.
So it's been a long fucking time that we've known the earth was round.
It's called an evolution.
Yeah. So, right. So, I don't know. I don't think it's that ancient, to be honest with you.
No.
I mean, like, ancient India. Interesting. Ancient India map, flat earth.
So China and India probably have the oldest cultures known to man.
Yeah. I mean, it could be a few things, right? It could be that they actually thought it was flat. It could be that maybe that was just the easiest way they could artistically depict the earth.
That's true.
Maybe they literally thought there were elephants and a turtle under it. No, there's literally a turtle under it. That's what they thought.
Oh my goodness.
No, this is real. This is actually a real picture. The NASA scientists took this picture of a fucking turtle holding up the planet. Do you guys see this?
Interesting.
This is actually real, actually. I'm wrong. Sorry. No, flat earth is real. Actually, it's like a dome. And there's a turtle and elephants. This is a real picture, guys.
But that's not flat, dear.
No, this was an artist that went out into space and drew it. What would you say?
It's not flat. It's half a dome.
It's a dome, dude.
That's circular. That's rounded.
This is a real
That's
picture.
not fucking flat.
Yeah, even the ancient cultures thought it was at least a dome.
Exactly. That in and of itself should basically be enough to rest your case.
But yeah, I mean, maybe some ancient cultures did think it was flat. Maybe that was just the easiest way they could depict it on a piece of paper, right? They're trying to make a map for somebody. Like, even maps are flat. Like, if you're trying to X marks the spot kind of scenario.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, I think that maybe that was just the easiest way to represent it, to be honest with you.
But at whatever point cartographers or scientists realized that it was round, it was Christopher Columbus, for Christ's sake, 1492, that he discovered that the Earth was round. How many years ago was that? We're in 2022.
1600, right?
Okay,
Or 1500.
so that's a
14.
long fucking time.
Yeah, yeah.
We knew that the Earth was round from that point in time.
Yeah.
So all this other stuff is fallacious bullshit.
Yeah, that's true. I guess when was flat Earth debunked, right? When was how long did people believe flat Earth? Yeah, I'm curious. Is there like a history? Okay, history.
Good.
Philosophers. Several pre-Socratic philosophers believed the Earth was flat.
So that was before Socrates.
But I believed even Aristotle himself thought that it was round.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I
They at least thought the Earth floated on water like a log. I mean, right? They didn't know. It's just that they didn't have the science. Is that they didn't have the like actual satellites orbiting the Earth to take pictures outside of the Earth, right? They didn't have, in ancient cultures, even the mathematical wherewithal to come up with the angle of the Earth. I know a library in ancient Alexandria, which was ancient Greece.
Yes.
They actually calculated the circumference of the Earth. And this was way the fuck back. This was really old, you know? Circumference of the Earth, Alexandria. So yeah, they were able to find the circumference of the Earth. When was this? Geodes Eratosthenes. This was in 270 BC.
Wow.
The diameter of the sun and the diameter of the Earth. Just using what, Pythagorean theorem, using
A squared plus B squared equals C squared?
Yeah.
Pythagorean theorem.
These people were using math, right? So, but math is a technology.
It is.
That may not have been developed way back then, or maybe India didn't have the math.
That's true.
So I think that's why, even mathematically, you can prove that the Earth is a globe, you know?
That's actually a valid point as well. Yeah, and you know, if you go back, mathematically speaking, we can demonstrate the math and the history that demonstrate the Earth is round. It's not flat.
Yeah. So actually, yeah, Eratosthenes calculated the circumference of the Earth 2,000 years ago in 200 BC. So yeah, I mean, even these motherfuckers. I mean, yeah, come on, dude. No.
It doesn't hold water.
Even ancient people knew. The other people, like you said, like in India, like maybe they just didn't have the math. You know, it's a technology that was developed in Alexandria, that's Egypt area, right? So this technology, this math, was developed in Egypt. So India just didn't have access to that because they weren't part of the Roman Empire.
That's right.
You know, in India was what, Parthia? India was never conquered by Rome.
Nope.
So they just didn't have access to this.
Nope, and they were their own separate entity.
But Egypt and Alexandria was part of the Roman Empire. So that's why, you know, we, Westerners, had this math available to us to know that the Earth was a sphere. In your opinion, does it suck to live in the United States? I heard it was very dangerous to live there. What a good question. Yeah, thanks for that. So, does it suck to live in America? Overall, no. As long as you're not privy to social manipulation The only problem with America is cultural. We have a cultural crisis, but as long as you can resist that, I think you're fine. It's hard to find authentic and genuine people here because our culture kind of, cultivates.
Yep.
Our culture cultivates fakeness, which sucks.
Yep.
But as long as you're able to sift through the bullshit, it's no problem for me.
Well, and sometimes for me it gets exhausting, and I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, but I don't know. As long as I have 4 good friends, I'm good.
Yep.
I don't need anything more.
Me
than
too. I'm with you.
That. Even having one good friend is great. Some people have no friends.
That's true. It's all about perspective, right?
Yeah. The fuck am I supposed to do here? Hold on, can I step on top of this? I can. Wow, I'm an idiot. I could literally just walk on top of it. I'm stupid as hell.
You're not.
It's locked from the
This
other
is a new
side.
experience.
It's locked? Well, I can't even... Whatever. Can I go here? Can I attack this shit? No. Alright, fuck it. Alright, let's get out of here. Ooh, a lockpick. Nice. Is it dangerous to live there? I think it's a fact that America has the most school shootings
I agree with
in
that.
the world. So, I personally don't care. I mean, I grew up in a pretty dangerous area. I don't care that bad. I mean, if I died on the line of duty somehow, I wouldn't care. If I got shot up, I mean, I don't know. Personally, okay, here's my attitude, actually. Okay, I thought about it, okay? If I was in a school shooting or something, if there was some kind of mass shooting, I'm always prepared for that shit, bro. So, maybe there's a slight bit of paranoia, but I think that's healthy. I think humans should always have a plan B. I think humans should always be prepared. So I don't think it's a bad thing, but I honestly, no matter where I am, if I'm at the bar, if I'm at a school, it doesn't matter where the fuck I am. I'm always what if somebody rolled up here with a gun?
Yep.
What if somebody reached into their backpack? What are you doing? I'm looking at people's hands, all the time. I'm like, yo, what are you reaching in? What are you reaching for, bro? What are you reaching for, dude?
Mm-hmm.
That's literally me all the time.
Well, you're one step ahead of the curve. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Most people don't do that. They aren't capable. They can't think beyond going to the toilet and taking a piss. It's
funny.
true. It's true.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that sucks, though. I think that's cool. I think people should do that. I think people should be more careful and aware of their surroundings.
It's important.
I think that's a natural thing. I think it's super entitled when people don't think about that.
Yep.
I think that creates weakness. I don't want to be a weak person. I want to always be on. You know what I mean?
And one step ahead of the game.
I want to be strong, and so I think the fact that I'm always looking out, I think that makes me strong. I don't see that as a bad thing. It is a lot of effort, and some people don't like effort, I guess. But personally, I think that's a good thing and not a bad thing, in my opinion.
Yep, I agree with you.
So no, I don't think that it's too dangerous in America. I don't. Maybe it is more dangerous in other places somehow, in some ways, but not all. I mean, you're not gonna get robbed here. You're not gonna get murdered here as much as other countries. I mean, yeah, maybe our school shooting rate is high, but not our actual murder from muggings or burglaries.
Yeah, that's true.
Or even slavery. Some countries literally have slavery or genocide or lynchings. We don't have that.
No, we don't. That's actually a good point.
So I don't know. Just because we have school shootings, I think there's other more dangerous things that other countries have in their, in their lives.
Well, and that goes back to it's all about perspective.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The problem is there's a lot of Americans who are like, oh no, I don't want there to be school shootings. I don't want anything bad to ever happen, ever. I think everything should always be happy. Everyone should be nice all the time. It's that's just not fucking real life, dude. And you have to fucking be quick. You have to be aware. You have to be, you have to be aware of your surroundings. You really do, bro. That's just real life, dude.
That's true.
What the fuck? What is this kind of
What is
puzzle?
crazy.
Wait a second. There's some puzzle here that I need to do. I knew it.
What is that?
There's a puzzle that I have to do here. I knew it, dude. I played enough. Whoa! Fuck, dude.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Good game. Uh-oh, there's more? I heard something.
Yeah, there's all kinds of crap there.
Oh, shit! Okay. They don't even drop anything, these assholes. One of the Flat Earth guys responded. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I want to know what happens if you fall off. What happens if you...
Jeez. See, and that's such a good question because it's really ridiculous.
Oh, shit. They really know? Oh, no. No fucking way.
What is the thing that you're most incredulous about?
About this particular
Yeah,
subject
yeah.
with the Flat Earth? That they actually have the fucking gall to even make up this bullshit. They don't know because it's fucking... They don't know because it's all fake.
That's true.
So anything they say is made up, and the fact that they have the gall to act so pompous and authoritarian and confident about straight up lies is hilarious to me. It's so funny. He's calling me retarded. Yeah, you fucking retarded. Planets are in the sky and our celestial bodies under your feet is not the sky. I don't wait.
Oh my gosh.
I said, wait, is there an edge? And he's like, I don't wait. These guys are literally edgy. I love how edgy these people are. It makes sense because they think there is an edge. It makes sense that they're this edgy.
That's true.
What do you assume and imagine, Infinity Edge or both? Solar system, Hitchens Razor applies to both Edge and Infinite. So they literally didn't answer. They literally just dodged the question.
They dodged the question, which is what somebody does who doesn't have an answer.
They just dodged the question, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking retard.
That is. Go ahead, say it. It's true.
Is the horizon before, in between, or after the oil platforms? Tried finding the edge of this sphere that's supposed to be blocking the boats and buildings in the distance doesn't exist. The geometric horizon, formerly known as Earth curvature. Okay, so, alright, he gave me a picture, and he said, is the horizon before, in between, or after the oil platforms? Okay, so the horizon is the horizontal line that comes up because the sun goes down. Okay, so the horizon, he's asking if it's in between or after the oil platforms. That's a really... the way he worded this question is really fucking bad.
It is.
But let's go ahead and entertain this, though. So he said, is the horizon before, in between, or after the oil platforms? Well, the horizon's horizontal, though.
That's true.
So what do you mean in between? Because it would need to be separated by a horizontal line, but these are separated by a vertical line.
That's right.
So what the fuck do you mean? There's not in between. The only thing in between these two is vertical space, not horizontal space. There is no horizontal space. There's like this... Does he mean this really slight horizontal space? Like really slight. That's in the water, though. This really slight horizontal space. Is the horizon in between or after the oil platform?
That's almost like a mathematical physics question.
Where is the horizon here?
Well, ask that. That's the important part.
No, he asked me.
Okay. But that's the important part because it's almost like a mathematical physics question.
Oh shit, he's watching the stream.
No, it's good. It's super good. Why are you acting incredulous like that?
Oh shit, he got me.
Yes,
oh no.
he totally understands it.
Nice, bro. Respect, respect.
That is mad respect. What are you talking about?
All right, hey man, if you want to engage, bro, we totally can. All right, here.
You should.
Here's the horizon.
You guys should connect. It's super important.
All right, here.
I have to go pee.
Okay.
It's super important. Yeah.
All right, let's do this. We're gonna deep dive, bro. We're gonna deep dive. Let's go. Let's go, bro. All right. So hold on. Where's my snap? Where's my? There it is. Okay. So I got it over here. Okay. So where is the horizon? Okay. So it is. Do you mean that it is over here? Hold on. How do I draw? Do you mean this? Are we talking about horizontal or are we talking about vertical space? Okay, copy. Copy. Here. Who's dodging? Nice. Respect. Okay, respect, bro. Hey, man, I am all about confrontations, my dude. I am super open to this. All right, hold on. How do I post this? I don't think it'll let me post images, though. It won't let me post images on the Discord, though. So not where your ball dictates. Hold on. I'm trying to post images. I don't think I can. Yeah. Do you mean this? Are you referring to this tiny, tiny, tiny horizontal space, or are you talking about vertical space? That's my question. Okay. Is the horizon before, in between, or after the oil platforms? Because you said horizon, I'm sure you mean horizontal space. And the horizontal space in between these is water. I mean, this is water. You can see the water go up until here. You know what I mean? So the horizontal space is just water, bro. That's literally water. Like, what do you mean? What do you... There's no horizon there because it's water. I don't understand. I don't understand, bro. Nothing to do with vertical. Yeah. The horizontal space in between is in the water. Yeah. It's in the water, bro. I don't see any horizon there. The horizon's in the sky. Yeah, there's no horizon. Yeah. The horizon is in the sky where the sun is going up, right? Around the planet, yeah. But when you're looking at this, the water it goes all the way up to here. The water starts, the surface of the water goes from here, right? And the surface of the water goes up slowly. The surface of the water is going up. The surface of the water is going up. The surface of the water ends right here. This is the surface. So what do you mean? The horizon starts up here. Like, what are you talking about? This is where the horizon begins. Up here. Not in between these. Like, I don't understand what you're saying. In between the oil rigs? This is the only horizontal space, and that's in the water. Yeah. So anyway, that's my answer. Is the horizon before, in between, or after? You mean how close it is to the camera? Yeah, like the question needs to be a lot more specific, my dude. What stops the water in the ocean from falling off if the earth is flat? Yeah. That's what I'm wondering. What stops the water in the ocean from falling off of the earth? What stops the water in the ocean? Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah. That's a great question. What stops the water? I already defined it. No, you did not, my dude. The horizontal space in between is in the water, right? Who's dodging? It's water, bro. The horizon is in the sky, not the water. Yeah, I mean, that's my answer. Like, it's just where your ball dictates. Wait. Like, I don't know. It's just not a specific enough questions, dude. I need this. Okay, the question is really badly worded, my dude. I'm trying to answer you. I really am, but I'm telling you that the horizon. I'm asking you to specify. I'm asking you to specify. That's all I'm doing, bro. I'm just asking if yes or no. I'm asking you a yes or no question. That's all I'm asking. Are you referring to the horizontal space between here and here? Are you referring to this horizontal space? This area. Is this what you're referring to? And you're asking me if this is a horizon right here? I'm going to say that's the water. The horizon's up here. That's what I'm saying. So, you can give me a rebuttal to that. I'm open. I'm open to a rebuttal. So yeah, whatever you think about that, that's my answer, bro. That is my final answer, my dude. Final answer is the horizontal space in between both rigs is in the water. That's my final answer, bro. It's in the water. The surface of the water. And actually you can see a curve here. I really don't care that bad, by the way. This is not one of the things that I occupy my time with, okay? I have, I have like stocks, I have like money to make, you know what I mean? But if we're really going to go here, if we're really going to do this, if we're really, really, really going to do this, okay? You can see a curve right here. Look at the water going up, dude. It's not, if it was flat, then the water would just look like a straight line. And then you would just see under it and above it. But you see, here's the surface right here, and you can see the curve going up here. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Oh no, this is horrible. I mean, you can see it going up. Like look at the surface. The surface is going up vertically to your eyes because there's a curve. If it was flat, it would just be underwater, flatness, and then something above the water. I mean, holy shit, my dude failed to read the horizon definition after looking at Black Swan for 15 minutes. The Black Swan, yeah. What do you mean? Said there's no horizon there. Yeah, well, I mean, okay, sure. I mean, what is your rebuttal? You're just... You're dodging. You're fucking dodging, bro. Are you trolling me? I thought I was the troll. I thought I was supposed to be the troll. You're like fucking trolling me, dude. What do you mean? The horizon is in the sky, bro. The horizon is a horizontal line. You're asking me if there's a horizontal line in between these two rigs, okay? Like, this mental gymnastics is fucking crazy right now, dude. You're asking me, yo, what is the space in between these two oil rigs? That's the question you're asking me, okay? When you look at this question and you look in between, this is vertical fucking space, my dude. This is vertical space in between here. So you're asking me about the horizon, which is in the background, okay? You're asking me about the horizon, which is in the sky, okay? So what? Are you saying that the horizon is in the back? Are you saying that it's in between these two objects? Are you talking about depth of field? That's what I'm asking you for, to be specific, my dude. You're saying that this one is closer than this one, right? You're asking me which one is closer than the other. That's what you should be asking me. But instead, you're making the question so difficult that it's unanswerable. Your question is worded terribly. Look, dude, I am going to fix your own question for you. I'm going to help you, okay? This is how you properly ask the question, bro. Which of these two oil rigs is closest to the camera? Which of them is closer to the camera? That is the real question that you should be asking. Instead of this, yo, horizontal lines, bro. Space in between. Yo, the space in between, my dude. Like, that could mean so many things. Do you mean this space? Do you mean the depth? Do you mean which one's closer and which one's further, and the depth in between, which one's farther back and which one's closer? That space? Like, what space? The word space could mean so many things, my dude. You have to be more specific when you're talking about, like, science. If you consider yourself any kind of intellectual, you gotta be specific with your definitions and your terms, bro. You gotta be really, really specific, my guy. Especially if you're gonna try to troll me. I'm a verified super genius, bro. I'm legit smart, my guy. So is that the question you were trying to ask? Which one's closer? He's spiraling and confused. What? Wait, is my Twitch on here? Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg. Oh shit! He found me on Twitch. Oh no! I already defined Horizon twice. He's so bad. Oh no! I started drama, dude. He doesn't know what the horizon is. Are you asking which oil rig is closer? I mean, bro, if you don't like it, I mean, you don't have to watch the stream, my guy. I'm sorry. Look, I'm not trying to offend anybody, my dude. If you want to believe flat Earth, that's cool. I don't mind. That's cool, bro. I believe in freedom. I think everyone should believe whatever the fuck they want to believe. I don't give a fuck, dude. I literally don't care. If this is upsetting you and you're mad, yeah, I'm trying to draw a line, sure. Sure, yeah, I'll draw a line, sure. Yeah. Anyway, if this is upsetting you, bro, like, I apologize because I'm not trying to hurt your feelings here, bro. I'm not trying to make you upset. I think you should believe whatever you want to believe. I don't give a fuck, dude. You know, if the stream is making you upset, look, maybe this isn't the stream for you, okay? This is a troll stream. This is a stream for trolls, my guy. He doesn't care. I don't. It's just that my chat asked me to look. Have you been reading the chat? I mean, hey. Velma? Wait, who's that? Which one of you did that? Hey. Chilling, bro. I'm debating flat Earth, man. Now admit. Yeah, no, I am a troll. I'm definitely a troll. I mean, what do you mean? I was curious on what you guys were doing, for sure. I was curious. But yeah, I don't know. You can read through the chat. I mean, people definitely asked me to look at this. I mean, I didn't look. I really don't care. If you want to believe in flat Earth, bro, that's totally cool. Dude, you can believe in it your whole life. I really don't care. I'm not trying to fuck with you. Look, dude, I'm just asking which one of those oil rigs are closer, bro. That's all I'm asking. But if you want to debate, bro, I'm down. I am down, bro. If you really want to do this right now. Holy shit. My dude found my Twitch channel stream. Holy shit, bro. Oh, man. I can't believe you found my Twitch. That's really funny. Hold on. Yeah. Anyway, that was pretty interesting. I mean, I asked you to, you know, hey, this conversation is, it can't go any further unless you specify it to me. Okay, you want me to draw a line? Sure, I can do that. I can draw a line. That's cool. Oh shit, bro. Look, man, I'm not trying to make you mad, dude. If this is upsetting you, this might not be the stream for you. Okay, cuz this is a troll stream and we fuck with people here, man. And you know, the people that I usually fuck with can laugh about it normally, but you know, if you're unable to take a joke, man, this might not be the stream for you, my guy. You hopped into the wrong stream, my dude. But anyway, I will draw a line. You know what? I will draw a line. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it, bro. I'm going to draw a straight line across from here. Okay? Let's draw a line, bro. Let's do this. We're going to open up Microsoft Paint. All right? We're going to use Paint. I can't believe I'm debating flat Earth right now. I am literally losing brain cells. Why are you doing this to me? Why do I have to do this? The things I do for fucking internet clout. This is what I do for clout. I fucking debate flat Earth. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Tell him to take a boat to California from Japan.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean?
Because you'll fall off, or you'll get trapped. You know, you can't. If it's flat Earth, you can't go to California from Japan by sea.
Right, you're gonna fall off of the Earth. Yeah, where is the edge? I asked them that, and they dodged. Exactly. Yeah, you did dodge the question. I asked you, where is the edge of the Earth, and what happens if you fall off, and you fucking dodged. What do you mean? You did dodge. What are you talking about? You did dodge. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and draw the horizon. Okay, right here. Okay. That is the horizon right there. That is where the horizon begins, because you can see the surface of the water, which I will draw with a different color. Okay, yellow line. You can see the surface of the water is this. This is the surface of the water goes up this high, and then the horizon begins here, where the water ends, because the camera is catching a lot of the surface of the water, and then the remaining camera space is up here, and I'll draw that in a different color as well.
Are they trying to use the refraction argument? Because that's been proven false. So.
Is it?
Yeah, there's light refraction. That's why you can't see the curvature.
Let's see what he's asking. He's asking... Hold on.
That argument all the time. It's already been debunked, though.
Hold on. My roommate says the refraction argument is debunked. Define horizon. Third time, you're only looking dumb, sure. Yeah, anyway, I drew the line. Okay, there's your line. Okay, so... Alright, there's your line, bro. I can't believe I have drama with Flat Earth, dude. Look what you guys did, dude. You guys... you guys made me have drama with Flat Earth. This is not the direction that I was trying to take with my channel, but fine, okay. Alright, you asked me to draw a line, okay? I drew you 3 fucking lines, bro. Here, I'm going above and beyond the Call of Duty, okay? Because I am a literal genius, okay? You asked me to draw the line where the horizon starts, okay? I told you that the surface of the water goes up this yellow line. This is the surface of the water. And then the horizon begins right here. Okay, because this is where the surface of the water ends, okay? And then above the red line, this green line is the sky. And that's where you can see the horizon, the sun. Okay? So, yeah. Anyway, that is my final answer, you know? That is it right there, okay? So that is the line going up, that's the horizon. The green line is the horizon going up. That line is the delineation point between the horizon and the surface of the water. And below that is Yellow line is the surface, is water. This is just fucking water down here, okay? So there. Because I like being specific, man. I need, we're discussing fucking math here, bro. We're discussing decimal points, okay? You have to be specific, my dude. You just have to be specific, my dude. You have to when we're discussing this shit. The green line. Okay, there we go. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that green line is the horizon above the red line. Yeah, there we go. Okay, sure. Yeah, dude. I mean, hey, man, if you have a rebuttal, I am open, my dude. I'm open. I am ready for a debate, I guess. I guess. I mean, like I said, this is not the direction that I was planning on taking with my channel right now. Oh my god. Oh shit, dude. I have drama with Flat Earth. Oh, that's amazing. Uh-oh. The monsters don't stop coming, bro. That is an infinite spawn. Okay, I need to hurry the fuck up, man. That is an infinite monster spawn. But yeah, okay, yeah, sure. That's my response. Okay, you can call me a fucking retard, you know? Maybe I am a fucking retard. Sometimes I'm pretty stupid. I can be pretty stupid sometimes. I speak without thinking a lot. I often... What, did he just burn to death? Really? I can just burn him to death? Wait. Okay, so I need to light the zombie on fire. I know what I need to do. I need to light him on fire. And then I need him to walk to that and light that. So there's an infinite spawn of zombies because I have to light the zombie on fire and walk him to the other torch and light the torch using the zombie. Okay. Come on, zombie. I need to light you on fire. Alright, he caught fire. Okay, so the zombie has to catch fire. Alright, come this way, zombie. And then I have to light this. Come on, buddy. You gotta touch this. Come on. Come on. Yes, dude. I'm a fucking professional gamer, okay? You can't trick me like this, Resident Evil. I need a serious boss fight, bro. If you're trying to get me. You trying to get me, dude? I need a real boss fight, bro. Come on. But yeah, anyway, I am ready for a debate though, for real, bro. Go ahead and debate me, bro. All good, bro. Debate me. Yeah. Ready for your argument. Actually, nah. I don't really care. Like I said, I really don't care that bad. If you want to win this debate, my dude, you can. If you really want to win this debate, you really can take it. You know what, bro? I'm going to give it to you. Alright, you know how we can end this? And we'll both be mutually happy? Okay? Call me a fucking retard. You know? Just call me a retard. Say that I'm a fucking idiot. And yeah, we can just end it. You know what? Fuck it. We can just end it right here. I really don't care that bad. Just call me a fucking moron. Tell me, oh, I fucking said it 1,000,000 times already. You know what, man? Just call me a fucking dumbass. I don't care. If you want to end it here, we can. It's all good. Like I said, I really don't give a fuck. I really don't care. This channel is not a Flat Earth channel. This is I'm trying to play some fucking games, my dude. I'm trying to play some fucking games, my dude. So you know what, man? All good, dude. You don't have to debate me. I don't care. Just call me a retard again. I asked you for an argument and you didn't provide one. That's okay. I don't care. I literally, you know what, bro? I literally don't care. Just call me retarded again and we can end it. That's fine. Yeah, the horizon is behind both platforms. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying. Like, are you talking about depth? Like, yeah, right. Like, is it in front of the camera? Yeah, I was wondering if you're talking about depth. You use the word space. You know what I mean? Like, space and depth. Depth is just a lot more of a specific kind of word. Like, I need to understand the terms, bro. We need to define terms if we're gonna have these kind of conversations. But yeah, I will agree with you that the horizontal space is the horizon is behind the oil rig. Yeah, for sure. Ask him if he wants to talk over voice. Sure. Should we invite him to fucking voice chat? Should we invite him? We go to the voice chat room. No, Dragon Slayer, for real. Should I do it? Horizon was defined multiple times. Yeah. Yeah. Should we do voice chat? No, really, guys. If you guys really want me to do voice chat, just let me know. Let me know in chat. If you guys really want me to do voice chat, I'll do it. If you guys really, really want me to. But I'm gonna need some votes in chat, you know. Vote fucking why, dude. Give me something in chat to let me know that you really want me to put him on voice. Cause I will. Ah, shit. I'll fucking do it. I don't give a fuck.
You wish to make a purchase?
Do it! Oh my fucking god. Oh shit, let's go! Let's fucking go! Ah shit! Yo, we got Flat Earth on the line. Yo, what's good, Flat Earth?
Shall I choose
What's up?
something?
Yo, how you doing, brother?
All good.
Yeah, so okay, so what happens at the edge, bro? That's what I want to know. That's all I want to know.
To hunger.
We were just looking for your edge for 30 minutes and you couldn't find it. So obviously the horizon is not the edge of your ball, right? That was supposed to be blocking things in the distance because the horizon is behind the oil platforms. You couldn't figure that out no matter how long I let you try and try. But finally it came out and you start drawing vertical lines for a horizon. Like, what the fuck? I've never seen that in my life, bro.
So okay, so the edge is the horizon that's behind the oil rigs. That's the edge.
The farthest place you can see, that's the horizon. The line that appears between the sky and the earth, right? The horizon isn't the earth or the sky. The horizon is a line that separates those two, right?
Uh-huh.
The farthest place you can see is the horizon, right? And it's behind the oil platforms, and your globe geometry dictates that it's before both of them, right? It's only a 1 foot observer height. So your horizon will only be at 1.22 miles, right? You can't say the earth is too big to see the curve or the edge of your ball.
Okay, all right. I see what you're saying. You're saying the edge is behind both of the oil rigs as far as you can see. That's the edge. The furthest back, that's the edge.
No, it was supposed to be your edge, right? Because
Okay.
I don't think the horizon is any edge. It's
So
just the line that separates the sea and the sky, the farthest place you can see, as I defined it multiple times. Like the Department of Defense defines the true horizon as the boundary of your vision of the horizontal plane.
Okay. The boundary of your vision is the edge.
Right, it's not a physical edge, it's not a sphere edge that's supposed to be blocking things in your model, right?
Yeah.
When you're like a little kid in school, they tell you boats over the horizon, right? Well, and then super zoom cameras came out, and then we could zoom the boats back into view, proving that the the horizon isn't physical Earth curve blocking boats. You could see them again after, obviously you can't see forever. You have limited angular resolution limits of your eyes at 0.02 degrees. Binoculars is higher than that. Obviously, a super zoom camera can see way beyond that.
I suppose it's what they call the beauty of the grotesque.
Right, so there is one edge, but you can only... It looks like it's going further back constantly because your eyes can't see it that far. Your eyes can't see it, but there's an edge. Okay, but what happens if you touch the edge? What happens if you go there? What happens if you get on a boat and you touch the edge? What happens?
Are you talking about you can't go to the horizon? It's optical. It's not a physical location. It doesn't have a zip code.
By it I will.
It's not a physical location.
If you move, right, if you move forward, the horizon's going to move forward because it's the boundary of your vision. You don't stop seeing as far just because you move forward.
Okay, all right, wait, okay. So the edge is the boundary of your vision, is what you're saying. Okay.
That's the horizon.
Okay, that's the horizon. Okay, so what? So, and you're saying you cannot touch the edge. Because
right, you can't
why?
touch the horizon because it's apparent and optical, not physical, not a sphere edge blocking things.
So the edge is not physical. It's just...
You can zoom in and see way farther, proving it's not physical, right? If you zoom in into a hill, your vision's gonna be blocked. You can't see through the hill, right? In your model, there's supposed to be a hill of water, and you can't see beyond the horizon.
This is all an
right, but after super zoom cameras came out, they had to concede the point that, okay, well, the horizon's not physical. So we lied to you about boats being blocked by Earth curve.
There's a hill of water. I see it. The edge the edge is the horizon that is the limits of your vision. Because that's what I'm wondering. I'm all about the edge right now. I'm all about the edge. I'm trying to figure out what happens at the edge. But so your answer is that it's the limit of your vision and it's not physical.
Right, you can't see forever. Can you read a book from across the street?
Right.
If it's just looking.
Right, you have limited angular resolution limits.
Okay, that's really interesting. It'll keep going. So the further you come, the closer you go to the edge, the more it pushes back. So what, does it go forever? If you keep following it?
I'm not saying that the horizon is a physical edge, but it's the boundary of your vision, which is all a synonym for edge, but it's not a literal physical edge.
Just thinking of ways to pass the time.
Physical edge. Ammo capacity.
Right, things get smaller with distance, like we just said about the book across the street. You can't see forever. Right, so you see a limited perspective, and things get smaller with distance, and your eyes have limited angular resolution. And if you have a super zoom camera, you can zoom in and see much farther.
Securing goods is more important.
Yeah. Okay, it's not a physical object, and so the closer you go to the edge, let's say you just go in a straight line, okay, forever, okay? Aren't you gonna go around the planet and end up in the same spot? Like, aren't you just gonna...
Define straight.
If you go in a straight line, like on a boat.
Define straight.
Like if you're on a boat going from California to Japan, right? And you make it, right? And then you keep going straight and you go all the way through Europe and the Middle East and then end up right back in California.
Okay, you're having a geometry problem right now. You don't know what straight means? Straight means without bending or curving, right? So if you go in a straight line, you would increase off the surface of a sphere because 0 straight lines create the surface of a sphere. right?
You
Is a
mean
sphere a one straight line, or is a sphere curving and bending and not straight?
curving and bending as far as elevation goes, because there's mountains in the way and stuff like that, right?
I'm saying 0 straight lines create the surface of a sphere. If you go straight, you can't do that on a sphere because you would increase off the surface of that sphere, because
Right.
straight means without bending or curving.
Right. So like a straight line around a circumference around a globe isn't straight because it has to be flat.
Straight means no curve, literally by definition. I just defined it.
Drawing a line between any 2 points. Yeah. I mean, that's just the definition of the word. Yeah, sure. Okay. Definitionally, sure, you're correct. A second line, I guess. A line around a globe. If I had a ball in my hand.
Right. So for both globe and flat, circumnavigation is a circle. Matter of fact, a circle is a plane shape. So of course you can circumnavigate on a flat earth because a circle is a plane shape.
Yeah, circumnavigate, I guess, is the correct word. Yeah, that's correct. So it's not a straight line, you're circumnavigating.
Right, not in either model it's a straight line, because a sphere is constant curvature and a straight line is no curving.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, so a line around a globe, if you are a person and you're just walking forward, maybe is the better word, forward motion in ahead of you. You're just moving forward.
You have to go east or west, and those are circles in both models.
Yeah, right. So if you're walking forward, okay, from California to China, you're gonna hit water. Let's just say you get on a boat. Every single time there's some kind of obstruction, you're able to just go forward. So if you just go forward forever, you're gonna hit the same place.
Right, because you went in a circle, and it's a circle in both models, so going in a circle doesn't prove either. You need something that's only possible for a sphere. If it works for both, there's no point.
What the fuck?
Because a circle is a plane shape. Obviously, you can go in a circle on a flat surface.
Okay, yeah, but well, we agree there. So if you just go forward, you end up where you were, eventually.
Right, circumnavigate, that's a circle.
Okay, well, hey, we can agree there then. Because, yeah, I believe that if you just go forward constantly, somehow, if you have boats and airplanes and whatever, you'll end up back in California if you go, like,
yeah,
east.
No one is denying circumnavigation, right? And we have tons of pilots on video saying that the Earth is flat, and they don't account for any curvature, so they're not, if they go in a straight line, they're not going down and around a curve. The NASA documents and flight dynamic summaries assume a flat, non-rotating Earth.
Well, no, wait, whoa. So if you go in a forward and end up where you were, wait, what do you mean? That proves
right,
that it's a globe
in both models.
It's a globe though. That means it's a globe. Wait, what do you mean?
No, because okay, so you just conceded 5 seconds ago that a circle is a plane shape, and you could go in a circle on a plane. On a flat surface, you can go in a circle.
You're saying that forward means you're going in a circle.
No, I said circumnavigation is a circle for both models. East and west are circles, not straight, because straight is without bending or curving.
So is flat Earth a square, or is it like
when did I say that? You're going to straw man me?
No, I'm asking because I'm drawing.
Flat is not a shape.
I'm trying to draw it.
The surface of water is level and horizontal, right, and takes the shape of its container. Right, NASA Phases of Matter page will tell you that.
Yeah.
They actually debunked themselves, right?
So okay, if you're on a helicopter looking down, is it like a rectangle? Is it a square? Is it a circle shape? Or you mean that's not a good question?
You
is what
can't
you're
get
saying?
far enough from the surface to see the entirety of the surface.
Because I'm
You
trying to.
only have a limited, you have a horizon, no matter how high you go up. It's the limit of your vision. You can't see forever. Not only that, there's something called weather, visibility, turbidity, right? The air becomes opaque with distance. You can't even see the car in front of you if it's really foggy, right? Because there's water and particulates in the air, dirt, smog. The air isn't 100% transparent. There's attenuation of light.
Cali. All right, so I'm drawing 2 points: Cali and China. Okay. So there's two circles here. This is Cali. This is China. Okay. So for me, a globetard. Okay. If you go in this direction, and I'll draw an arrow. Okay. If I go west, I'm going west. I will go through this map west, west, and end up in California. West. Okay? That's not what you're saying, though.
If you're drawing a straight line off the, I don't know why you drew a straight line, you would increase off the surface. You can't go in a straight line, or you just be
Exactly.
getting higher and higher.
Right. So, okay, so the edge on my map has an edge. Okay? Here's an edge. The red line is the edge. And it continues over here, is the implicit assumption that we're making. We're making an assumption that when I go west, it just continues on the other edge of this map. It just comes right back. So
You can go east or west and continue where you started, but it is a circle in both models. So going in a circle doesn't prove either if it works for both, right? And that red arrow you have, the point of it when it's touching the surface, the edge of your sphere, that's what we were looking for in the Black Swan, but it was behind both oil platforms. We couldn't find that in reality. So it's only in the math that exists, not in reality.
so so I'm trying to draw your model. Okay, so that was my model. Okay, so now I'm trying to draw your model. That's a map. Okay, and again we're gonna do the same thing where we're going from China to California. Okay, so I got China, California, two circles. Maybe a circle is the wrong. That'll just make things more confusing. We're gonna make them squares. Okay, more squares. So this is China. This is Cali. Okay. So anyway, we're trying to get from China to Cali and back. Okay, going forward, Cali, China. All right. So I feel like what I'm understanding from your model is that you said you're going in a circle over and over, going from China to Cali, just walking forward, walking ahead, forward. You're just walking in a circle. That's why you constantly hit Cali, China, Cali, China, Cali, China. If you just walk east. I don't know. I feel like you're like walking in circles is kind of what your model proposes here.
Okay,
I
so
think
for
that's
like the fifth time, you're going in a circle in both models. A circle is a plane shape, and a straight line is without curving. So you have to not go straight in either model.
But for you, walking in circles. But for you, you literally think you're walking in circles, like around a room. Like if you're in a room, like here's a picture of what you think here. You're just
No,
walking
you
in a
can go in
circle.
a circle on a flat surface.
This is what you think, and I'm just trying to understand. You're just walking in circles, like pacing around a room, like you're just walking in circles.
You
Okay.
go, okay, how does east and west work? It is a circle around north. You follow your compass. You go east, you keep going east, you make corrections relative to north in order to stay east.
Yes, and I'm gonna use the
If
California
you go
and
in
China.
a perfectly straight line, you can't circumnavigate in either model. It's not a straight line. They're both a circle.
Okay, I'm gonna use this. This is a way better picture than the one I drew because I suck at drawing. Okay, so you're saying that China is on one point of this circle and Cali is in another point of this circle, and that's why you keep touching it, even though you're moving ahead or forward, right? Like
Well, if
this.
you're talking about like airplanes, that's more like point to point, and it depends if they have to like go pick other people up to on the way. Like you don't circumnavigate in one airplane flight. You take multiple point to points, right? And what I was saying earlier about the pilots are saying it's flat, they don't account for curve, right? Obviously, the Earth isn't rotating underneath the airplane. They assume a flat, non-rotating Earth in order to fly. They don't point the nose down either to account for curve.
Interesting.
They don't, right?
So okay, so anyway, this is an accurate picture though. Like you're saying that you're walking in a circle, hitting China, California over and over again, because you're walking in a literal circle like this.
East and west are circles for both models. Like it's not going through or what?
No, but I'm saying that I'm not saying you're going around flatly. I'm saying you're going upside down on a sphere planet. I'm not saying you're walking around on a flat plane.
No one circumnavigates north and south.
Like my image is, you know, the planet where you just okay, you got the planet. Okay, you have this right here. I'm gonna copy that, and I'm saying that fuck, I fucked up the aim. I fucked up my aim, dude. Okay, so here. All right, now I'm saying China's at the top and Cali's at the bottom, and I'm saying you're walking upside down. Like the people on the other side of the planet are upside down. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that we're
not
walking
a straight line, but curving in a circle either way. All right, we've been over this. Eventually, you'll get it.
I don't think it's the same thing. I don't think those two things are the same.
Two circles are not the same.
Going upside down on a planet.
You can have, okay, a circumference is a circle, and a circle is a plane shape. Yeah. Either one works, obviously. And if you are going to circumnavigate, you're going to need an airplane, and those don't account for curves. So you're not going around a ball. You're flying over a flat, non-rotating Earth. That's how the flight dynamic summaries and the NASA documents assume.
Yeah. All right. So you're saying that China being up here and Cali being down there is the same as walking around in a circle and you hit China and Cali. That's the same as going upside down around this planet. That's the same as hitting when you hit China and Cali.
If you take one flight from Cali to China, that's going to be a point to point. Right? It's not circumnavigating. You would have to go all the way around and come back where you started.
Oops. Wait, there's undo. All right, we're going east to west, actually. We're going to use the same example, China and Cali, okay? Okay. No, that's interesting. I mean, I think that these are two different things, but you're saying that they're the same. This is a serious block between this is a fundamental difference between our worldviews. China and Cali. Right. Yeah, I think going underneath the planet, right, walking literally upside down is different than walking in circles flat like that. I think those two things are different. So I think that's where we disagree.
NASA, their documents assume flat and non-rotating. I just posted a bunch of stuff in the chat.
Flat. I'm gonna save this. Flat Earth. Nice. Okay, yeah, man. I mean, I think that's a good discussion. I think this is a good place. I mean, yeah, we definitely have two different worldviews here. I mean, this is This is
Right,
just
well, you have a delusion that your senses don't experience. It's nonsense by definition. Or you can even say, not to be rude, a psychotic disorder by definition, because you have false beliefs that you don't sense, in, but instead it's in contradiction to your firsthand experience.
yeah, there's a lot of firsthand experiences that I have that are not true, you know. Like like someone who may look stupid, but they're actually smart. Like I
Dude,
don't
you
I
took
don't
30
see.
minutes to understand what a horizon is, and another 30 minutes to understand a circle, right?
Yeah, right. Or someone who you think is a flat earther, but then they're actually a globetard. So like what you experience isn't always the case. You know what I mean? Like I
So
don't think that's
you would assume the exact opposite of experience reality just because the government and the establishment tells you, because they love you and would never lie to you and don't have something called history where it's literally just them lying to you for generations. Okay.
wait, so we're talking about that the government would lie to you now. Denying your own senses because the government told you to. No.
Right.
I mean,
What do you sense and experience when you go outside? Do you feel the earth accelerating right now?
there's wind, right?
Is that the earth spinning, or is that high pressure moving to low pressure?
I mean, can it be both?
No, wind is from high pressure moving to low pressure, right? Second law of thermodynamics, entropy increases, heat moves to cold, high pressure moves to low pressure, like basic physics.
That's not basic physics. I mean, what are you talking about? Like, do
That
most
dude,
people
that's
know
high
that?
school physics. That's not even college.
What? Just heat high? You mean hot and cold wind causing a differentiation in pressure? Is that what you're talking about?
Okay, if you're saying the wind is caused from the Earth rotating, there would be 1,000 mile per hour winds. In your model,
Oh!
the Earth is rotating on its
Oh!
axis 1,037 miles per hour at the equator. Right? Is the wind 1,000 miles per hour right now? No, that's ridiculous. There's uneven heating of the surface from the sun, so you have increased temperature, which causes higher pressure, and that higher pressure moves to the lower pressure. That's wind.
Okay, sure. Yeah. What, air
Sure, you
currents?
need me to cite that?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, whatever. What you said? I mean, the wind is not proof that the Earth is rotating, or why do I think that the Earth is
No, you said,
rotating?
can it be both? And I said no, because the Earth isn't having wind 1,000 miles per hour, which your Earth is supposed to be spinning at, which you don't experience Earth accelerating.
Yeah. I mean, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about going in a straight line, but yeah, sure. So,
Right, no straight lines on the surface of a sphere.
or going forward or whatever, if we're gonna be technical about it.
Right, so not straight.
But now we're talking about, do I feel the acceleration? And earlier you were talking about if it's my experience, do I experience a globe Earth, right? I don't know. I do believe in the mathematical proofs of it. I do believe that the Egyptians proved it 2,000 years ago. I think that
Egyptians, or no? You don't even know the story, dude. It's
yeah,
not, they didn't even say it was the Egyptians. The Egyptian model was a flat, contained Earth.
it was.
So was you're thinking of the Greeks, right?
Yeah, the
And it was
Greeks.
only
Yes.
some rogue philosophers, because the model of the Greeks was also like the Egyptians, flat and contained. All the ancient civilizations, their cosmological model was a flat, contained Earth.
No, I'm talking about Eratosthenes. Right? Yes, I'm talking about the Greeks.
Eratosthenes?
Yes, sure. Yes, I'm talking about the
Eratosthenes?
Greeks.
Right.
Yeah. That's
Tell
fine.
me what he did to do that. Did he directly measure the surface of the Earth, or did he play with some sticks and make assumptions, dude. He played with
He was
some
pretty
sticks
close,
in the
from what I'm
ground,
sure.
and he said Earth is a ball because I put some sticks in the ground.
Because he
And
measured
I'm
the
looking at
curve.
shadows. Huh?
He measured the curve.
No, he did 0 direct measurements of the surface of the Earth, right? That would be called geometry, Earth measuring, geometry, right? He didn't do geometry. He looked at sticks in the ground and the shadows of the sticks and made assumptions that the Earth is a sphere going in, and that's actually called begging the question fallacy, aka circular logic, where you already assume what you're trying to prove.
Yeah.
Right. His very first assumption was Earth is a sphere. And then he looked at some sticks and the shadows of those sticks and said, voila. Right. And then he also assumed the sun is very far away and there's parallel sun rays. But when you go outside, you experience divergent sun rays, light going in all directions.
Yeah, I don't know. I
So
just
all the assumptions are contrary to what's axiomatic.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I look at the sky, right, and I see that all of these things are circles, are spheres, are globes. So why not us? Why is our planet the one that's different? Why? What do you mean? Like they're all the sun is a sphere, the moon is a sphere, the planets are a sphere, the stars are a sphere, everything's a sphere. So what? We're not. I don't see how ours is any different from any of the other things.
Right, that's called a non sequitur fallacy because the Earth is below your feet, not in the sky. Right, means jack shit of what's in the sky because geometry means Earth measuring, not playing with sticks and shadows, not pointing at the sky and assuming you're like anything in the sky, right? And by definition, to be a planet, you have to be orbiting the sun, which you can't assume because you don't experience that.
I don't experience that on the sphere. Okay, I see what you're saying. So you're saying that you don't experience a globe Earth, so there's no point in believing it, right? That I don't know. I feel like it can.
About Eratosthenes being circular logic.
I feel like it can be proved mathematically. I feel like we have imaginary numbers. We have pi, right? Like all of these things are not. They don't really exist in the real world, but they do exist mathematically. I think it's a mathematical proof, for sure.
You can have mathematics of Superman's flight path and where he's going to be at a certain time, given if you assume he exists, if you assume his speed, right? If you assume his route, right? You can map that out all you want, but that doesn't make Superman exist in reality, flying that flight path. And he's going to arrive, right?
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, I mean, no, but I believe that sometimes math flies in the face of what you actually believe, of what you experience,
no, we just
right?
looked at the math because your math dictates that the horizon was before both oil platforms, remember? And we show you that it's behind the oil platforms. Right, so the math doesn't help you when we look in reality.
Like on a really hot day, the water feels colder than it actually is. But to somebody else who's been in the water all day, it does not feel cold. So I feel like experience is subjective. And I don't think it's a good indicator for reality. That's what I'm trying to say.
You wouldn't first assume the exact opposite of what you experience. Like you could take a temperature of the water that'd be more objective than how it makes you feel, because feelings are subjective.
Exactly,
right?
my point.
The surface of the Earth isn't subjective. That's objective reality. Geometry means Earth measuring. There's no measurements of curvature. Distances in surveying are horizontal distances regardless.
That's what I mean, yes. You would take the temperature. You wouldn't just go based off your feeling. You would take the temperature. And the same way with flat Earth, you wouldn't go by your feelings, you would take measurements. And I feel like this the
We
globe has been
right.
measured. Right, that's what I'm trying to say.
We tested the surface of the Earth, and it's obviously not curving. We could see way beyond geometric limitations that your math dictates from your radius value.
Right, yeah. Well, wait. Okay, so you said they measured it, is what you're saying. They actually measured it. You're saying that
You
you're
can
saying
do
that
the
flat
test
Earth has been
yourself.
measured.
Right. Every map, the scale is a horizontal scale, and the distances between points are horizontal distances. Horizontal is a straight line by any definition.
Let's see. He described his arc measurements. So right. So this motherfucker. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that Erasthenes has the measurements for the arc of the Earth. That's what I'm saying. That's like taking the temperature of water.
No, that's
like I
circular
said
logic, because if you look at the citations, his first assumptions that the Earth is a sphere, right? You can't assume what you're trying to prove. He didn't measure the surface. He assumed the surface and then looked at sticks and shadows. You think surveyors go around with sticks and shadows to tell you the distances between points? It's insanity.
Geometric.
Not only that, there is no evidence of Eratosthenes in any of his proofs, because they said that it all burned in the fire of Alexandria, right? So there's only stories of it, right? There's no first-hand accounts. There's nothing from Eratosthenes. Even if you go to his wiki page, they're like, yeah, it all burned in the fire. We have nothing.
Right. So he says that the arc, the circumference of the Earth, is the distance between two cities divided by the difference in shadow angles.
Right. So not measuring the surface, but assuming the surface, and then looking at sticks and shadows.
Yeah.
So circular logic by definition. Right.
Well, yeah, he used shadows to
Right.
calculate the
Circular
angles.
logic, so you have nothing. You thought it was the Egyptians, not the Greeks. Like, you have no
They were
idea
in
what the
Egypt. They were
story
literally
you
in
were told.
Egypt. They were in
Say
Egypt.
again?
Alexandria was in Egypt. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but you said he's a Greek, right?
Yeah, but he was in Egypt.
And then so the Greeks, their cosmological model was flat and contained. It wasn't until Al-Biruni, right? You know who that is? He supposedly looked at the horizon, assumed it was the edge of a sphere, and then told you how big it was. But obviously the horizon isn't the edge of a sphere, so the foundation of your globe's already falsified.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the meta game here is the measurements, is comparing measurements, comparing these, yeah, definitely. That is the meta right now, for sure. What is the, right, like the temperature of water, right? That's the measurement for water. But what is the measurement for a flat or spherical planet? So, right.
Right. All surveying is horizontal distances. Every map with a scale is a horizontal scale. There's no curve between the points. So there is no globe being measured.
I don't know. It depends on the purpose. It depends on what you're trying to get out of the measurement. Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna measure for a curve if you're just trying to go straight. Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're talking about someone who's trying to measure a planet. That's what we need. We need specifically, you have to be measuring for the planet, for sure. You have to have the right tool for the job. You know, I'm not going to use a ruler to measure, the temperature of water. So, yeah, it needs to be a tool and instrument that's specifically trying to measure the curvature of the planet.
Right. And there's not one surveying tool that establishes a curved level line to measure. They all measure horizontal distances.
I mean, well, you know, Erasthenes had a tool. The shadows
Sticks
between
and
two
shadows,
cities.
dude? Or is he a caveman?
Kinda. I mean, it was like 2,000 years ago. I mean, it was a long time ago.
All right, so not surveying, but sticks. Okay, so you sticks and shadows as your argument, and circular logic on top of that. Right, so nothing.
I mean, you know, I'm sure there's more modern. I'm talking about 2,000 years ago. How to measure planet curve. You know, that's all you gotta do. Noting the time
Right,
between
tell me what tool.
the period of. Okay, so measuring the drop in brightness along the y-axis is the radius of the exoplanet and its volume. Note the time between the first and last dip. Yeah, interesting. So how measure circumference of Earth? Let's do that. Its average diameter. I mean, yeah. I mean, this is good. Sure. I mean, I can look this up. I mean, I the only one I know is Erasthenes, but that was 2,000 years ago. So, I'm sure they have like more modern methods of measuring.
Right, all the surveying tools are horizontal lines. That's how you level your instrument, gives you a horizontal. And the distances between the 2 points usually have a stadia stick on the other side, and then it tells you how far away, right? Even if you have like a EDM, like an electronic distance measurement, that's also a horizontal distance. So the most modern thing you can do, it's all flat Earth based.
Yeah. It's already read. Ugh. It's like a video. I don't want to watch a video. Just show me the math, bro.
Well, you can just ask what tool.
What tool? Tool measure Earth
Sticks, bruh.
circumference. Sticks are good. Shadows are not bad. They were able to tell what time of day it was using shadows. It's not bad.
Okay, it works. You can have a small local sun with divergent sun rays for the exact same shadows.
The average diameter, the tools, right? Tools to measure. Yeah, it's really just saying shadows. It all uses Eratosthenes' method.
Yeah, dude.
Which is not bad. I mean,
look into it. It's funny because after you look into it, they're like, yeah, all that shit burned in a fire, though.
That's using shadows is not bad in my opinion. I don't think that's a bad argument. I wish there was a better one. I thought we'd have one 2,000 years later, but I guess not really.
Yeah, you would think, but there's not. Not only that, how the hell did he instantaneously communicate with someone hundreds of miles away?
Oh, what do you mean? It was part of the Roman Empire. I mean, it wasn't just Alexandria. I mean, it eventually got...
So, like, cups on a stick, or...
No, I mean, Alexandria was absorbed by the Roman Empire, which they spread all that information. You know, it was like
Right,
ships.
their cosmological model was flat and contained. There were some rogue philosophers. Then they said that proof burned in a fire. So
Yeah.
less than nothing for proof.
I mean, we still have it. It's shadows, which I think is fine. Like I said, you can tell the time
Right,
of
so
day.
circular logic, and it works on a flat Earth. So again, fallacious and still works on a flat Earth. So it doesn't help you.
Measure the duration of the transit. Find a location where the transit of Venus can be observed.
That's looking at the sky. That's not measuring the Earth.
Measure the angle between the Sun and Venus.
Right, that's loaded with assumptions. They actually think that they look at Venus long time ago before any modern equipment, and they assume Venus is the same size as Earth with the same radius as Earth.
The same radius?
Right, so not only they assume Earth is a ball with a radius, they also assume Venus is a ball with the same radius as Earth, and then they make assumptions on top of that. The guy's name was Michael Higgins who did that.
Yeah. Person with the running between equivalent of a pencil, touch right on. Shallow hole in the ground, stick in the hole. Person to run with information between two cities, equivalent of a pencil, equivalent of a paper to write on. Everyone's still using Eratosthenes' method.
I know, dude. You think you would have something not archaic and something modern?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's bad. then again, you have the pictures of it from satellites, but I guess you could just say those are fake.
Have you verified any of them? And you can also have, obviously, you can have high altitude images from drones. There's literally drones for Google Earth with the Google logo all over them using that, right? And then you have NASA saying that they wrap flat maps onto a ball in Photoshop to match people's expectations of what Earth looks like from space on record.
Fucking asshole. Fuck you. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think that I'll have to do my own personal research on the tools that people use. I think the pictures are pretty good, but yeah, if you're saying that the pictures are fake, I mean,
so Godzilla is real because there's movies about Godzilla, but you can't verify Godzilla is real. But since it was on TV, you have to believe it.
I mean, I don't know, dude. Where the fuck are all the satellites that give you data, like off of, you know, like when you're traveling with T-Mobile service from America to Dominican Republic?
Check it out. 99% of internet transmission, admittedly, is from undersea cables, right? And then you have ground towers, and then there's also there is satellites, but they're on balloons, and they even show you launching them with balloons attached to them.
Yeah.
Right. So everything still works, and all their models.
I don't know, but that's so many things that you have to say are fake. Like you have to say, like, you know, satellites are fake. You have to say that
satellites are on balloons, but it admittedly, dude, this is all admitted. Everything I'm telling you, and you probably haven't been looking at the chat, but I've been giving you like citation after citation and all the admissions. Just type in 99% internet undersea cables, and like every news station is like, yeah, undersea cables, how you get internet.
Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, hey, I can definitely look into it. It's just a lot has to be fake. And that's a tough sell.
Okay. Or your experience and firsthand evidence, all your senses are fake, right? What are you more reliable? Is your first reality more consistent and reliable than what the establishment tells you? Like, are you still wearing a mask and triple jabbed and being locked down? Right? Obviously, if you know anything about the last 3 years, you don't trust the establishment. Right? And if you do, you're probably dying suddenly, and then have to think it's a coincidence. Right, trust the government, wear 3 masks, take 5 jabs.
Hey man, I'm pretty conservative, dude. I'm pretty anti-government. I was anti-mask mandate.
NASA is the government. NASA.gov literally is the government.
Yeah, but I mean, you know what?
So you trust the government before all your senses and experience?
I mean, there's what do you mean? Like SpaceX has a video of a rocket taking off into space. Like you can see the whole thing. Like what? It's fake? The rockets are fake?
Dude, Elon said he wouldn't been able to do anything without NASA. And Elon said, you know it's real because it looks so fake.
You could see the takeoff. I watched it live, dude. I saw.
You can see a glitch in their stream where it showed that his Tesla car was still in the studio and it never left the ground.
That's what it was when he recorded the ship taking off into space. It was.
Dude, you can okay, all the time lapses of the rockets show a parabolic arc. They don't go straight up. They go off into the distance. They arc down where you can no longer see them, and they come back down to Earth every time. Every time lapse.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's fine. Hey, I can look into that. I mean, I really just feel like that's too many things need to be fake in order for this model to work.
No, dude, they admit all this. I just gave you dozens of documents from the government and NASA saying that they wrap flat maps on a ball in Photoshop, and that's the blue marble. How many times do they have to admit to you and have you reject your own senses for you to keep believing, like a religious blind faith, everything they say, in contradiction to reality?
I don't know, dude. I don't think shadows are a bad method of measuring Earth's
Okay, so
curve.
not geometry. Your first assumption is Earth is already a ball. That is circular logic, right? So a fallacy is a breakdown in logic that's not a good argument by definition. But you have to say it is good because it's all you got. And not, you don't even have it because they say it burned in the fire of Alexandria. So you don't even have it.
No, we do have that. What do you mean? I mean, yeah, sure, part of it burned, but not all of it. I mean, there's copies, you know, or other people write about it. So, no, we still have it. We definitely still have it. And I don't think that's a bad tool to measure. I also...
A stick is a tool to survey. Yeah, right.
I think the pictures are pretty convincing as well. I agree with you that the government...
They admit they wrap flat maps onto a ball in Photoshop to match people's expectations on NASA.gov multiple times.
What did they do? What'd you say? Repeat that, sorry.
Look in the chat. Then we wrap the flat map around the ball. My part was integrating the surface, clouds, and oceans to match people's expectations of how Earth looks from space.
Okay, yeah, exactly. Like, how do they fake... Yeah, how do they fake it, exactly?
He just told you, Photoshop. My job was to wrap the flat map around the ball.
Okay. Wrap the flat...
Right, here it is again. Here's another one.
Okay.
That says Photoshop, Photoshop file. Some people noticed that it looked Photoshopped. They are Photoshopped.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean they Photoshopped the sphere. It could just be that they Photoshopped some colors in. I mean, that's...
No, dude, the entire thing.
Yeah.
They wrap...
It's
dude,
not...
They tell you... Right. They tell you point blank and you still believe, dude.
Dude, it's just like Instagram filters. Like what? If a girl Instagrams like her booty to be a little bit bigger, what? Is there no booty there? I mean, there's still something there, but they make it look a little different. I mean, maybe the Earth isn't a perfect circle. Maybe it's oblate, but that doesn't mean it's not like...
Well, none of their images show you it's oblate. They only show you a perfect sphere, which they admit they Photoshopped. Right, and they take flat maps, which is how surveying works, and then they take these high altitude photos, right, just like the Google drones for Google Earth, and then they wrap that onto a ball. Like, you don't think you could wrap flat maps onto a ball? That's what they tell you they do.
Yeah, an oblate spheroid, if we're gonna be technical. Is what it yeah, right. So I mean, right, even if they're using Photoshop, that doesn't mean it's not a sphere. Yeah, I mean, it could just mean that they're adding colors.
You can't verify any of their images. You haven't experienced or sensed Earth as a ball or acceleration, right? So you just have to blindly believe with faith, like a religion, It's called heliocentrism, which you've never experienced.
Yeah, I mean, as far as experience goes, yeah, I'm thinking that, mathematical proofs are good and they don't need to be explicitly experience based. I also think that even if the images are
doing
Photoshop,
measurements, you have to do that in reality. What do you mean it's not experience based? You experience the measurements, right?
well, I
Just
mean,
like you looked at the
senses, like experiencing with your senses, right? You could take a mathematical pi or imaginary or negative I, right? You could take an imaginary number and it still posits as a true fact of life. So yeah, I mean, I take math, and
those
even
variables
shadows,
have
even
to exist in
shadows.
reality. Where, dude, those variables for math have to exist in reality. I can give you mathematics for Superman, like I said earlier, but that doesn't make Superman real. You
Even
can
shadows,
assume
though.
he's real, and if the math works out, does that mean he's real?
Even shadows, though, I think is real math. So I think that is a good way to prove it, to be honest with you. Just the same way
And
as
I
you can
already
tell
showed
time
you
with
that
shadows.
works. That works on a flat Earth. Not only that, the Chinese did it, right? But it's already obvious because you experience divergent sun rays, not parallel sun rays.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. I think that again, yeah, that's fine. Sure. I mean, we already went down that path, and then we moved on to the photos, and then you said they're photoshopped, but I think that only the colors
I
were
didn't say that.
photoshopped.
NASA said that multiple times on NASA.gov, and you still believe them.
I think that yeah, maybe they photoshopped the colors, but not the shape of the
No, the
planet.
entire thing, they tell you they wrap flat maps onto a ball in Photoshop.
Okay, they wrapped. Okay, then we wrapped the flat map around a ball. And my part was integrating the surface, clouds, and oceans to match the people's expectations. Okay. What do you mean? That's a picture? You're saying he took that picture and said that was Earth, is what you're saying. Right?
They take high altitude images, and then they
You're
wrap
saying
that
you're
onto a
saying
ball.
you're saying that the pictures on Google, when you type in Earth, planet, right, you see a sphere. Okay, you're saying that picture is actually a marble, and they wrapped the colors and the Earth around it. That's what you're saying. That image is on Google, right?
Are you talking about like the blue marble, or are you talking about Google Earth? You're not being specific. What are you saying?
Okay, I'm gonna go on Google right now. Google. Okay, I'm gonna type in Earth planet. All right. Now the first image I get is the sphere. And you see some clouds. You see continents on
I
the
don't
top.
see it. You're showing a video game.
All right, hold on. I'm in the middle of a fucking crazy boss fight right now. But okay. So anyway, I typed in Earth planet. Okay, you're saying this is a marble, this specifically. Okay?
Post it. I can't see what you're saying.
Can I? I don't think I have image perms.
Yeah, dude. As soon as you said something, you had instant image perms.
Okay, thanks. I appreciate that actually. That is a marble.
Right. Is that an oblate, or do you know what that's from?
Yeah. Right.
Is it you can't verify the difference between a painting, a Photoshop file, and reality. Like I could probably make it look better than that with Midjourney.
Yeah. Right. So you're saying that this is a marble. It could just be that NASA was being cheap and cutting corners, and so they did that instead of sending a ship to outer space because it's too expensive to take a picture from outer space.
They never went to outer space, right? The reason they said that they never went back to the moon, NASA, they said they lost that technology, and that's why they haven't gone back. So 2023, they can't replicate technology from the 60s. Meanwhile, people have like iPhone 12s, but they don't have 60s technology to go back to the moon. That's funny.
So we never went to outer space.
Right, outer space is thermodynamically impossible because you can't have an atmosphere in a vacuum, in contradiction to all the gas laws and gas behavior.
So then what was the point of sending up the Challenger rocket and then it exploded and killed a teacher and a bunch of astronauts? They were all going up there knowing it was fake. They all died knowing it was fake. Like, what was the point of the rocket ship Challenger taking off in the first place?
Right, that's more of an emotional argument. You're saying like people died, that's emotion, that's not logical.
That's motivation.
Not only that, people have found these people out still living, and then they're saying, oh, they all coincidentally had twins, but none of those twins like attended the funerals of their twin dying, which is weird.
Wait, the Challenger teacher is still alive? Teacher is still alive. What? I have never, ever heard this. Okay, Sharon Krista I cannot pronounce that name. I am not Irish enough. McAuliffe.
Dude, a bunch of those people who they said died, they've been found still living. Like, some of them are even like professors at universities and shit. They didn't even try hard. And then they're like, oh, it's the twin. Even though, like, okay, your twin died and you did go to the funeral. And let's say people did die. Okay, well, they were just a sacrifice for a psychological operation to argue from emotion instead of logic.
So you're saying...
You don't think the government kills people for their benefit?
So you're saying...
You not even heard of 9/11?
So you're saying the government lied to everyone in the Challenger rocket ship, knowing...
That's if they even died, dude. You're assuming they died. You're assuming none of these people have been found still living, and then you act like that proves anything.
I don't see any evidence that they're alive. I mean, I saw the ship blow up. I think that's good evidence that they're dead.
Oh, were you inside that ship and you saw that?
Oh, dude, but then you can just say any video and any picture is fake. I mean, that's not a good argument.
Dude, television is not experienced reality. Anything on television is fucking television. You don't think Hollywood has existed way before NASA?
I mean, dude,
so
what?
They made a movie. They made outer space movies before they did like outer space missions.
Yeah, but like, so what? China doesn't exist because I've only seen it in movies, or like Japan doesn't exist, or Korea doesn't exist.
There's a difference between objective evidence and subjective. Like, objective and subjective evidence are two different things. Yeah. Right? Empirical evidence is repeatable, falsifiable. Right?
Oh, fucking hell! Sorry. Yeah, okay. So you're saying it's falsifiable. If I see, I've never been to China, but I saw it on TV. But I can falsify it, or I can verify it by actually going there, right?
Right, you can go to China. No one denies China exists. That's a terrible argument.
Okay, but like they actually have luxury flights to outer space now. Like,
no, actually they only go 63 miles up, and they're saying you can't see a curvature. Neil deGrasse Tyson says they can't see curvature from that high. Right? It's nowhere near high enough. You don't see Earth as a ball. You only go up into the sky, right? You simulate free fall to make you float, right? You don't even need to waste, like hundreds of thousands to do that. There's something called parabolic arcs or parabolic flights that simulate free fall to make you float. Right, you can do that without going to outer space.
Wait. So you just said two things. You said that they're not going high enough, and then you said that it's a simulation. So wait, which of the two?
How do you say simulation? I said you can take a parabolic arc without going to outer space to simulate free fall. Not a simulation, but like free falling where you're like floating.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know you can simulate zero gravity for sure. No, I get that. I mean, they use that for their training, you know, for astronauts.
Right, and in the back of the plane, they show there's a green screen section, like admittedly, where you can do whatever the hell you want with the green screen while you're
Dude,
in
that's fine.
the free fall.
That's fine that they have a green screen. I don't. Yeah, we have to make it look good so that we can compete with Russia, so they can shit their pants. Obviously, we have to touch it up and make it look better, like an Instagram filter. That's not a
Dude,
big
you think
deal.
Russia and China are against each other? All the world superpowers work together. It's not governments against governments.
No, it's
the
not, dude.
people.
We're literally
Dude, you didn't let me
sending
finish.
money
Let
to
me finish.
Ukraine.
Check it out. Let me finish.
All
Right? They all did lockdowns on the same day, faking COVID bullshit, and then they're all on paper signed in the Antarctica Treaty saying you cannot freely, independently explore the entirety of the Earth south of the 60th parallel. It's signed, dude. They all agree that you can't go see if it's a ball or flat. They say you can't go explore Antarctica, right? They all agree, all the world superpowers.
Well, duh, because that's
longest
capitalism.
living treaty.
I mean, obviously,
living
everyone's going to
treaty,
want to
dude.
monopolize Antarctica if global warming is real. We're going to want to go to
So
fucking
there's, like,
Antarctica
multiple-
ASAP.
There's all these world wars and constant war, but they all never break the Antarctica Treaty. Cool story.
That's fine. Sure, there are some places where all the countries agree on, and they have a monopoly on, and they all agree on, and they work together and collude together. Yeah, sure,
Right,
that's
they
fine.
all collude that you can't go see if it's round or flat by going beyond Antarctica. to
No,
see
no,
what the
they
hell's
just
going
don't
on.
want anybody in Antarctica because they're doing shit there. They probably have a lab there, and they don't want you there. They don't want you seeing shit. That's not. I don't think it has anything to do with flat Earth. They just have their own stations there, and they're like, "Fuck off! Don't look at what we're doing here."
So it's only a coincidence that we can't go explore the only place that would prove it.
We can't explore the only place. Yeah, dude. What do you mean? That's the only place. The only place is Antarctica. Come on, you can't prove it from anywhere.
No, dude, if you're saying
I thought it was like,
okay,
oh, well,
keep-
an Egyptian doesn't matter. Like, I thought you could prove it from anywhere. What do you mean?
I'm saying from exploring, right? Because they say it's a certain size. A globe is limited surface area, right? Well, if you can keep going south, then that surface area is bullshit.
Oh, finally.
You don't get it?
No, sorry, I just killed this fucking boss. What an asshole. Okay, so you're saying only in Antarctica we can prove what exactly?
The surface area of the globe. Like if it stops and you can come back, like if you can keep going south all the way through Antarctica and pop up over the other side.
Okay.
Right, and the Antarctica Treaty forbids free independent exploration access to Antarctica.
You
can't
want
do
to
that. They
know
won't let you.
you want to know if you can go from one edge of the map to the other edge of a map via Antarctica.
A globe, dude, a globe is limited area of the surface. If you can keep going south, then it's way bigger than they said.
If you can keep going south, what is bigger? What is bigger than they said?
The surface is bigger.
The surface of the Earth. So you're saying they got the surface
Right,
of the
they
Earth
give
wrong.
you a limited size globe, right? Of a circumference 24,901. But if you can go beyond Antarctica, if you could freely explore, you can test that size to see if you either A, pop up over the other side, or it keeps going, or you hit something.
All right, fine. So okay, you're saying that only in Antarctica you can do that. Only in Antarctica. Nowhere else on the Earth. right?
Okay, yeah, we said that east and west are circles in both models, but what's different is if you go south and south and south, it's not the same in both models. And coincidentally, they don't allow you to do it. Antarctica Treaty.
That is the one place. Okay, all right, fine. Let's just accept that. All right, I'll go ahead and accept that. Okay, you're saying that only in Antarctica you can do this one specific measurement to prove the actual surface size. All right, fine. Let's grant that. Fine. Still, I don't believe
all the
that.
world superpowers are working together. They're on paper signing the Antarctica Treaty, and they all did lockdowns and vaccines on the same day.
Okay, I believe that. I believe that China, Russia, and the United States of America are all
Working
colluding together in
Right.
Antarctica. Yes, okay, I believe that as well. And not only them, some random Nordic countries as well. Germany's in there, definitely.
All the world superpowers have signed this.
Yeah,
And they
sure.
all agree.
Sure.
Yeah.
I believe that, okay? Okay. They're all colluding in Antarctica. I don't
Right,
think
they
that
will kill you if you try to go look.
Yeah, definitely. I believe that as well. I don't think that the motivation for that is flat Earth disproving
so
it.
if there was land is the most valuable resource on the Earth, you don't think they would hide more land?
I think they are worried about global warming and they want to keep that land in case
No, dude. When that
everywhere
they went
gets
from
way
global
too hot.
cooling, check it out. They changed their story multiple times. They wasn't even worried about global warming. They said global cooling, global warming, global cooling, global warming, and now they just say climate change because all their predictions didn't come true. They gave us dates. Al Gore made many predictions, as well as other people said, by this date, this will happen. Sea levels will rise. It'll warm up or cool down. They were all wrong.
Even if it's not because of global warming, it could just be that they have scientists up there doing really fucked up shit that they don't want anyone looking at. I don't think it has to be because of flat Earth. It could be that they're doing human testing or some weird fucking... Maybe that's where COVID was made. I don't know. Maybe they're doing virus testing. Maybe they're doing really fucked up, really morally ambiguous shit. Maybe that's why they'll kill you if you go there. I don't think it has to be because of flat
Well,
Earth.
you would have to believe that viruses exist to begin with, but that's a whole nother story.
Well, then what was COVID if it's not a virus?
The flu, they said the flu cases were near zero. At the same time, they said COVID spiked. So if you look at the graph of COVID versus the flu, it was inversely proportional.
I mean, yeah, I believe that. Yeah, I believe the COVID thing was bullshit. I'm on board there. But I'm still saying that they could be doing human experiments. I don't know what the fuck they're doing over there, dude. That they'd kill you because it's illegal. Whatever they're doing is illegal. They don't want you to know. I don't think it has to be because of flat Earth.
Well, them lying to you about the surface of the Earth is also illegal. It's fraud because you're paying $24 billion a year to NASA every year, and it goes up every year, right? So that's like $80 million a day, right? You know how much anyone could do with that much? And they have like record debt, and they devalued our currency to hell. Right, one man of the house used to be able to easily take care of like a family of 8 on one wage,
Totally,
and live like lavishly. Now you have to have like both parents working,
yeah,
and you still have a shit wage comparably to what the wage was
absolutely
worth
bullshit,
before. Like they had the right Federal Reserve and all that. Like it's all
Federal
connected.
Reserve fucked us 100%, and they're gonna keep fucking us and making things worse. Yeah, I agree.
Right, so they like start forest fires and then they claim global warming. Like, okay,
Yeah, I think yeah, I mean, hey man, I'm not gonna lie, you have some good points. I think that's good. I'll definitely do some more research on the measurement methodology because, yeah, the only thing I have is shadows, and that's not good enough.
Right. Well, the other big thing they told us was boats over the horizon. And then super zoom cameras came out, and then we zoomed the cameras back in, and then the globe had to concede that the horizon is not the curve of the earth, which was supposed to prove the curve of the earth. They told all the kids in school, that's what they told me in school, that boats over the horizon was proof the earth is a globe.
Hard times, Ethan.
Boats over the horizon. Okay. It's pretty good. I mean, that's a pretty good argument, too. Yeah, for sure.
Right, and you look in the chat.
But you're
and
saying
we
it's
have the
just
super
depth.
zoom cameras, and we could still see the boats when you zoom in. Because the horizon is not a physical Earth curve, but your eyes. Like, we learned a lot about optics over the last few hundred years, right? You have very limited angular resolution of your eyes, which breaks down to 0.02 degrees. And if it's under that angle, then you can't resolve it. It's too small.
But you don't even see it go lower at all. Like, come on, if you have a high powered, you know, like telescope watching the ship over the horizon, you don't see it go a little bit lower. Like, come on, bro.
Dude, it disappears from your view. You whip out your camera, you zoom it back in, and there it appears. Right? Because the horizon
But it's lower,
is the boundary. The horizon is the boundary of your vision.
But it's gone down a little bit. But it went lower. It went lower down.
Everything appears lower with distance. Right? You can demonstrate
That's because the curve.
No, dude. A long hallway, you look down a long hallway, the lights on the hallway, they appear lower with distance because there's convergence. The whole reason you have a horizon because everything converges into the vanishing points.
Wait.
All right, I'll show you what.
Why does it go lower? That's my question. Why is it lower?
Right, because that's how optics works. You have perspective. There's convergence towards the center.
Convergence towards the center makes it go lower. The center of the telescope, the center of the, like what? The center of what? The sight, your view. What do you mean? The center of what?
The center of your vision. So
the center of your vision. Okay.
Yeah, the center of your vision. Everything converges towards that center. That's why, like, a long hallway will like look at towards a point in the center. Or you can just go on a long highway. Are the street lights on the highway actually getting lower, but they only look like they're getting lower?
Okay, so when you look at something, the thing in the center looks the lowest, is what you're saying.
Dude, your entire vision converges towards the center line.
Yes.
Like, it's called a horizon, the farthest place you can see. You can't see beyond that. And it's entirely optical and apparent.
That's cool. No, I get, okay, that part I understand, okay. But, okay, so the reason that the boat looks lower is because it's in the center of your field of view, and the center is the convergence, and anything in the center looks lower. Or
the angles get smaller as it gets farther away, right? And the lower angle from your center gets smaller faster from the center to the top because it's very limited. Like, for example, you have an entire field of view. So say you have your center line and then you're looking up towards the sky. That's a huge angle. You have the entire sky and then that center line. Conversely, you have the center line and then the bottom of something, right? That's a much smaller angle, so we expect that angle to get smaller first below that 0.02 degrees. And it's all demonstrable. Like optics is like very well studied now. It's called the Riley criterion formula.
Okay, Riley criterion formula. Let's look that up. Riley criterion formula.
Rayleigh criterion.
It gives the smallest angle between point sources with the best obtainable resolution. Distance between stars can be calculated since we are given how far away they are. Alright, interesting. Rayleigh criterion. Minimum resolvable detail. Okay, I mean, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, sure, that's fine. I mean, we went through a lot just now. So we went through Sticks and Shadows, then we went through NASA being fake, then we went through governments being liars, and now we're talking about ships over the horizon. So
Right, and I showed you that when you zoom in, you still see them because a super zoom camera sees farther than your eyes, obviously. They did have super zoom cameras at the time that they said that, oh, boats over the horizon proves it's a ball. They did have this technology. Technology has outpaced the globe lie. That's why it absolutely blew up. In 2015, the most searched, the top 3 Googled things was Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, and Flat Earth. Those were the top 3.
Wait, in 2000 when?
2015.
2015. Okay. I mean, yeah, for sure. There was an explosion in Flat Earth. I remember. I saw a bunch of Flat Earth shit during that time. Yeah, it was really interesting. But, I mean, yeah, I don't know. We talked about a lot of stuff, and I'm kind of confused as to where we are now. But as far as I'm concerned, I feel like I do want to do more research, though, on the actual measurement methods.
Right, just look in the lobby, like what I was saying, or in the main lobby. It's a long hallway, right? And the lights, they appear lower the farther away they are. Is the hallway a ball, or is that just how optics work?
Okay, I see the picture. So, okay, the measurement, right? You're saying that it looks higher up the closer you go, right? Or the further out. Okay. All right, what about it?
Things appear lower with distance, even on flat surfaces. That's like common sense.
Okay, right. You're saying there's no curve there.
Right, the hallway is not a ball, but the lights look lower and lower.
It just looks like the surface.
It's like a long Vegas hallway.
Yeah, right. I get what you mean. It's not like it goes up forever into heaven. It just looks that way because of the way the person is angled on a flat plane underneath him.
So the lights getting lower, that just explains how the sun works, because the sun gets farther away from you and then it looks lower and lower until you can no longer see it and the light can't push through the thickness of the air. So that's why we have day and night.
I don't know. I mean, that would mean that they would have to have a whole separate... Okay, the government is lying to us, right? Let's just assume that, okay? And then let's say that they need to know where the sun's position is in order to calculate heat distribution around the planet or the earth or whatever the fuck. So they have to have math. So you're saying all the math is fake.
The math is
that they're
for
giving
a flat
us.
Earth. These atmospheric scientists, they use something called the ideal gas law, where it's PV equals nRT. How they do the weather, right? What that is they assume that there's limited volume in order to have pressure, because if you had infinite pressure, you would have zero volume. So that just debunks outer space on face value. Because to have any volume, to have any pressure, you have to have that volume. That's the second variable. It's called the ideal gas law, and that's what they use for the weather.
To have pressure, you need to have volume.
Right.
Okay.
Pressure is inversely proportional to volume. It's also called, there's another gas law called the Boyle's gas law.
Pressure needs to have volume. And how does that disprove a globe?
Right, because there cannot be an infinite volume of outer space and simultaneously have pressure.
Because outer space has pressure.
No, outer space is supposed to be an extremely high vacuum.
Yes, it's supposed to be a vacuum.
Infinite,
right. Okay.
A near infinite volume.
Okay,
right.
So outer
So
space is
if you
volume.
have
Okay,
that-
sure.
If you have that volume, you don't have pressure. You have to have that limited volume, and then you have pressure.
So, okay, outer space is volume, and the pressure is coming from the Earth? And you're saying
have
that doesn't make
limited
sense?
Volume. Check it out. You have limited volume, and that's how you have pressure to begin with in order to have any weather.
Limited volume.
And that's what the scientists use is the ideal gas law for weather. I can cite that easy.
Sure. So there's limited volume where exactly? In space? Because it doesn't exist?
Earth,
okay.
Earth is a closed system. There is no outer space. There is no moon landings. Like even globers have debunked the moon landings. And if you look what like Israel and India have put out, they show you cartoons, and then they say that's proof that they landed on the moon also. And then when you ask NASA why they haven't gone back, they said they lost that technology and they can't replicate it, even though it's 60s technologies and it's 2023.
Wait, what does that have to do with pressure and volume? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out where the pressure is, where the volume
travel, Yeah, check it out. Outer space travel would be an open system, unlimited volume.
Okay.
Right? You would have the volume of outer space, so you would no longer have pressure, and you wouldn't breathe. You'd be dead.
In outer space, you would not have pressure. Okay.
No, I'm saying anywhere on Earth, you wouldn't have any pressure. Because in order to have pressure, you first need that limited volume, a closed system.
Okay, you need limited volume. But space is unlimited, so then there's no pressure.
Right. You'd be dead if outer space was real.
And what's this Boyle's law? What law is this?
Boyle's gas law is about the relationship between pressure and volume. How pressure is inversely proportional to volume. So the most two important variables for any gas laws.
Okay, so right, you're disproving the gas laws and saying that means there's no space.
No, I'm not disproving the gas laws. I'm saying the gas laws
are real.
Are a proof that there is no outer space. Because you love mathematics and saying how it proves things.
Sure.
Well, the math that they actually use is only for a flat, non-rotating Earth that's a closed system.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I'm hearing what you're saying. You're saying that the math does not add up. You're saying the math is real, but that works against space.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I get that. All right, sure. I mean, that's fine. I don't know. Where I was going with this was, yeah, we have a lot of this math, and we need it for our everyday life. We use
like weather.
Yeah, right. For weather, we need it for our satellites, even if they're balloons, like you said. Even if they are balloons, we still need to know their distance from the sun or from the planets or from the moon, because that's what people get paid for. Like, they make a lot of money being very specific. So all of them, everyone,
Right.
would have
No,
to be
no.
lying.
There's something called, dude, how governments and military works, or corporations, anywhere. There's something called compartmentalization. You don't know what your bosses know. You don't know what your boss's bosses know. You just do your job, right? You don't know the entire what's going on. It's compartmentalized on every level.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that goes for anything, a job, military, government. You think someone on the bottom of the pole knows what the top knows? That's ridiculous. Not everyone's lying. Most are like you and believe the lie that they were told to believe, right?
Yep. Okay, I
Right,
get
and
what
I
you're saying. It's
cited,
not all a lie. It's just the people on the top are lying. But you're saying they're giving everyone the correct math, but the one thing that they're holding back is flat Earth stuff.
depends which math. Like, it's all admittedly like flat earth stuff. Like, I cited in the lobby right now that the atmospheric scientists use the ideal gas law, so you don't have outer space or an open system, because an open system, you can leave it and go to the moon or go to Mars, and right.
Yeah.
And then to fly a plane, they say it's flat, non-rotating. There's lots of pilots on video. People go up to them after the fly. Hey, did you see any curve? No, I didn't see any curve. Do you think it's flat? Yeah, it's flat. I know it's flat. And then the people that take these trips, these parabolic arcs, there's this lady, she spent all this money. There was, I think it was Daily Mail. She was so disappointed that she didn't see curve, and she paid all this money, and they lied to her. Right. So you said, oh, you could finally, if you can just go to space yourself. Well, just going high in the sky, you don't see curve, doesn't prove a ball, because you don't see Earth as a ball ever.
Yeah.
And then they go, yeah, and then the top globe proponents are saying they only went 63 miles high. You don't see curve from that height. So no matter what you do, like, you don't see curve. You don't feel Earth moving. You experience it as motionless. In the globe model, you have multiple vectors of acceleration. You have speeding up, you have slowing down, and then you have rotation, where you're like constantly in a different position relative to all the other motions. So there's like, you're always moving. Yet you see large like bodies of water perfectly still, with something called a specular reflection, which means a plane surface like a mirror. So there's the surface of water being perfectly horizontal and flat, reflecting as a plane mirror, and showing that it's not in motion. Like, you have entire body of water not even moving. If the Earth was constantly moving, accelerating, multiple vectors, yeah, it's ridiculous.
Okay, I mean, yeah, even I can, like, grant all of that, but, okay, so anyway, my point was that everyone would have to be lying. You said it's not lying. You said it's compartmentalized. That...
Right, literally how the world works.
Okay, that's fine, but they give you a little bit of math that you need to know. But what? So even the more specific math they keep to themselves, because it's all has to do with flat Earth. They keep that to themselves, though.
Well, if you look in their documents, people are just too lazy to go look. it's all admitted. Like, I already cited tons and tons in the chat.
Right. So you're saying even the math that they give out to people is still proving flat Earth. People just don't look.
They don't assume any ball or rotation.
Yeah. Right, because my argument was we have way too many intricate systems that require very specific details that if any lie was in that, they wouldn't work and fall apart. Such as,
Right, and then when you look into it, it's all admitted flat Earth stuff.
Yeah, okay. I mean, sure. I mean, that's something I'm willing to look into. Like each of these specific things that we need to know the distance of, like we need to know like where these satellites are exactly. Like all
And
of
then
these
yeah, people could
maths.
zoom in. Like sometimes the satellites they go in front of the moon, so they're backlit. There's a silhouette. People whip out their super zoom camera. They look at these satellites, and they're attached to a balloon. And then they crash sometimes. And when they crash on the ground, people go look at them. They're attached to a balloon. So you don't need outer space to have satellites.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
can show you all that easy. Like I have it all saved.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean, all that's good. I mean, of course, I don't know the specific math of how the satellites, supposed satellites, orbit the planet and give everyone internet. I mean, I'm sure there's a specific mathematical equation there.
Well, for internet, they say it's all over 99% undersea cables, so nothing to do with outer space.
It's all cable.
And then they're like, oh, all this internet went down because a shark bit the cable, and they have to repair it.
It's underground.
Undersea cables connecting the continents for internet. And then you have the ground towers, like triangulation. Triangulation is admittedly plane trigonometry.
Wait, what is?
Triangulation. So to know your position. That's plane geometry. No, plane trigonometry, sorry. So still a flat Earth.
Yeah. No, that's good. Okay, cool. No, that's fine. So basically, look up these specific maths about positioning and how far things need to be. If things are in space like they need to be, if a satellite needs to be where, if a satellite has to be in outer space, right? That's way further away than if it's on a balloon. Okay, so in order to provide internet, let's say, or even to take a picture, it would need to be a certain distance away, and all of that math has to add up. And yeah, I'm definitely willing, to like.
Yeah, if you look in the chat, I'm showing you like tons of these crashed satellites, and they're all on balloons. And then there's one going in front of the moon, and that's on a balloon. And then right above that, I was showing you the parabolic arc, and that's how they're like, oh, we could float, and there's a green screen room in the background. So yeah, it's super easy to trick people. But if they actually go look and read all the documents, do the math, it's obviously a flat, motionless Earth, just as you experience.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. I'm willing to grant all of that, bro. That was a good debate. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. You are an intelligent guy, man. I appreciate you coming to the stream. Sorry if I was like being a dickhead. I really was joking, but I gotta say, man, you really have defended every single point, and I gotta give that to you, man.
Man, shut your dumb ass up, pussy ass motherfucker.
Who the fuck is that? Anyway, bro. Yeah, I appreciate you though taking the time, man. Like I said, I do have to look at these different points, but yeah, I mean for sure. I mean, it's towards the end of my stream also, so I do gotta start wrapping up. But yeah, man. Thanks. I don't know. Was there any closing thoughts you wanted to give out before I guess I wrap up? I do have to go soon.
Right, so just starting real quick, I'll just give an overview. The black swan is about we test the geometry of the Earth to see if the horizon is a physical sphere edge that was supposed to be blocking boats and buildings. The horizon is not in front of both oil rigs, but over 1,000% beyond that. That observation is empirical, has been repeated multiple times. The newer one is twice as far from the same observer height, right? So if they tell us that boats over the horizon, and then we go look at the horizon and boats, and right, and then we zoom in and see way beyond the geometry allows for their globes, and that just falsifies the radius. And then I showed you how they all admit in their documents that they assume a flat Earth model that is motionless, non-rotating. And then all the technology we use is still on a flat, non-rotating Earth. We have triangulation using plane trigonometry, admittedly, right? We have all the gas laws, like ideal gas law, Boyle's gas law, assuming Earth is a closed system, that outer space doesn't exist, because with that unlimited volume, you would have no pressure to breathe, you'd be dead. Right. I showed you satellites on balloons. They show you at the launches. NASA.gov multiple times admits that they wrap flat maps onto a ball in Photoshop to match people's observations. Right. And then I told you about surveying and how maps work. The distances in surveying are horizontal distances. Maps have a horizontal scale. So the distance between 2 points is a horizontal distance. That's a straight line by any definition, right? So Earth is observed, measured, and practically used as flat and motionless. And all our senses and firsthand evidence is more reliable than the known repeated liars of the government and the establishment, who admittedly are working together, colluding.
Wait,
Not only
can
about
we
the
unmute Leaf real quick?
No, he's just gonna cuss us out.
Okay, he said he wanted to debate you.
Right. Well, yeah, I can debate him, but I'm sure it's just gonna be ad hominem attacks, and like he sounded ghetto already, but
I think that was a voice clip. Nah, I think that was a voice clip. Oh, well, you just give him a second chance. He said he wanted to debate. Just part two. I guess if he does it again, then
Hey man, I apologize for that.
right. So
I
you've
didn't realize what was
never,
happening here.
yeah, check this out. Yeah, we were trying to live stream something. You just come in here looking wild. All right. So you've never experienced or verified a globe. You rather trust the government than your own God-given senses, right? The same people who told you to lock down, take vaccines, and wear 2 masks instead of your own firsthand evidence and experience when you experience a flat, motionless Earth. And all over NASA militaries, they all in their modeling assume a flat, non-rotating Earth.
Really? You have evidence for this stuff? Like, I'd like to check it out, man.
Yeah, it's all posted in the chat already. You can just scroll up
Which
on
one?
the main lobby.
Main lobby? Alright. Thanks, bro.
So what would be your go-to first evidence, something logical for Earth being a globe in outer space, accelerating in multiple vectors?
God told me.
Right, so that's called a divine fallacy, and you're just trolling now, you're not even trying.
What? What do you mean, man?
Wait, hold on. I gotta get the bong.
I'm a sworn Christian, bro.
Right, well, the Bible,
told
this
me.
isn't, okay, well, okay, cool.
Well, my Bible
This isn't
says
a
that the
religious
Earth is
server.
round.
Okay, you're not going to talk through me, right? So
I'm sorry.
the Bible is a flat earth book, right? The entire Bible, there's over 250 flat earth verses in the Bible. It never says Earth is a ball in outer space. That's dumb, right? It was like the Hebrews
Wait, no, it actually did say that
cosmological model.
Earth is a ball outer space.
Fuck, dude. If we're gonna keep debating, I'm gonna need to hit this bomb.
Right. So you can only lie and troll leave. Like that's pretty pathetic. You come
I'm
to
not
a
lying.
flat Earth server just to get humiliated by how dumb you are.
Wait, what happened?
Have you gone to college?
Right. So now that's called an appeal to credentials
No,
fallacy.
I am literally
right?
just asking if you went to college because I haven't gone to college, bro. I'm a high
Right.
school
I've
student.
studied,
I am
dude.
willing
We
to learn
debate
about
professors
entire-
all the time. We debate professors all the time. They get fucking their ass handed to them.
So is that a no?
Right. So to profess like a professor, that means to like tell you their religious beliefs.
I just want
Right.
to know if you went to college.
Heliocentrism. Right. Heliocentrism is a religion, dude. And you have blind faith for something you've never experienced or verified, and you rather believe the government told you to mask up, lock down, and fucking take their shots instead of your own senses, dude. You're fucking retarded.
All I asked is if you went to college.
Wait, did you go to college?
Right. Well, that was already an appeal to credentials fallacy,
That
and
is-
now
I
it's
have-
shifted.
I am a high school.
Okay, well, I'm just going to mute you now.
Oh,
You obviously can't
no.
argue from good faith.
Come on,
because
man.
you
Just
don't-
give him a chance.
Bro, you don't listen to this first. You don't repeat the same fallacy after it was already called out as a fallacy, because that's called, when you just repeat your same claim, that's called an ad nauseum fallacy. So you're just fallacy stacking on me. So I'm gonna unmute you now, but only if you can
Thanks, man. I
argue from
appreciate it,
good
bro.
faith.
All right, man. I was just asking a question, but like I said,
Right. That's irrelevant.
I am in high school.
Because, okay, well, you have the same senses that I do. You don't feel that the Earth is in motion, orbiting or rotating, accelerating, changing speeds of multiple vectors, right? You feel like the Earth is motionless because it is. That's self-evident. Going to college doesn't change that.
I didn't say anything about the Earth. I was just.
Right. Well, you're in a flat Earth server, so that's the topic. This isn't about
We're
21
not even in the debate
questions.
voice channel. We're in the voice chat room. I was just curious.
Don't matter.
Wait, what about the vectors?
Right. Multiple vectors of acceleration that the globe model claims, because there's rotation on top of orbiting, on top of shooting through space. Y'all think that you corkscrew around the sun while shooting through space, while rotating.
So what? So you're saying that the Earth is rotating and that creates a corkscrew?
No, dude. Going straw man me? I'm saying in the
No, I'm
globe
trying
model.
to. Okay.
In the globe model, there's multiple vectors of acceleration, none of which you experience. You experience and sense a motionless Earth. That's reality.
You're experiencing a motionless
flat?
Earth.
Right. Do you
Because the
feel
Earth is not
accelerating
rotating
right now? Right. You can't just assume Earth is moving.
Well, I don't feel the gravity of Earth either.
Well, you feel weight, but that's where the word comes from. The etymology of gravity is just weight. And
How do you explain
objects.
gravity, right? So if we're
Which
not
gravity?
rotating-
So if you're in high
Like if
school,
I jump up in
which-
the air and I come down.
Okay, so if you
What's
just say
bringing me
the
back?
gravity, you don't know which gravity you're preaching. That's how bad you are at this. There's multiple versions of gravity, and they don't know which one to claim ever.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I just asked what's keeping me from like going like up, like what's keeping me down. You know?
Right, your fat ass keeps you on the ground, obviously.
I
Are
weigh
you Superman?
135 pounds. So
Okay, are you more dense or less dense than the air? Because if you drop a helium balloon, does it go down or up?
Thank you for your
what goes up, but I don't. I want to
Right,
know what
so-
keeps me from going up.
Patronage.
Okay, so which one is
What,
more
what drags
dense?
me back
Window
down?
shop away.
Your fat ass keeps you on the ground because you're not a helium balloon. You're more dense than the air, and a helium balloon is less dense than the air. That's just relative density,
Leaving so soon.
right? There's actually a version of gravity called specific gravity, and all it is a ratio between the density of the object and the medium to determine the up or down vector.
So when I'm in space,
No,
right?
you haven't been to space when I'm in space, so just pretend imagination land now. That's not an argument.
Okay, I've seen videos of people in space. Is that better? And
Okay,
they're
I've
floating.
seen
Why are they floating?
Godzilla. Okay, if you obviously do you look in the main lobby because you can have a parabolic flight on Earth to simulate free fall to float. You never heard of a vomit comet?
But it happens for like hours at a time. It's like 10 minutes in a helicopter.
No, you can't verify that. That's just a baseless claim.
I watched the video.
I watched Godzilla fighting King Kong, but he verified that shit's real. Okay, cool story, bro.
Well, because they admitted it's fake. There's a behind the scenes.
Okay, so you have to appeal to authority and trust if it's real or not. So you think we
Who said anything
went
about
to the
appealing to
moon?
authority? I'm just
Right.
I'm just
Well,
observing.
the Hollywood studios tell you that a movie is fake, right? And NASA is also telling you that they wrap flat maps onto a ball in Photoshop to match people's expectations that Earth is a ball.
When they say that.
Multiple times on NASA.gov. Again, you're not
Well,
reading any of
multiple
the
times
chat.
on NASA.gov, I've seen them floating in space.
Yeah.
Right, that's easy to fake, and that's subjective,
It's
and you
also easy
haven't
to fake by like
verified
drawing that map. Did you verify like that's actually true?
what map. I don't know what you're talking about.
You said on NASA.gov that they like take the flat map and like wrap it around a globe.
Right, well, that's how surveying works. Surveying a map. Have you seen a map that's not flat? Obviously, maps are flat, right?
Well,
And
obviously
then when
have to
they
be flat
measure
'cause they're on a piece of
distance,
flat paper.
when they measure, you
That
don't
wouldn't
think you
make
could
sense if it was
wrap, you can't wrap a paper onto a ball in Photoshop?
Yes, you can.
Okay, that's what they admit to on NASA.gov multiple times.
I mean, on Photoshop, I thought you were talking about like a 3D model. Photoshop, I don't know. I don't use Photoshop.
So what? They wrapped the paper around a marble and took a picture? Is that what we're talking about?
No, you can just have high altitude images from a drone or aircraft. Take those images, stitch them together, wrap them onto a ball in Photoshop, and then edit it however you want,
We
right?
don't
But you
cameras
have
big enough to take one picture of all the Earth.
right. So admittedly, it's
So we would have
not
to take multiple pictures anyway.
That's true.
right. So they don't show you ever a ball that's a photograph of Earth, right? They show you photoshopped composites. Cool. That's your proof? Okay.
Yeah, it's
Sorry,
one
what?
composite picture and then they wrap it around a ball. I'm sorry, what'd you say, Lee?
Okay, yeah, sure. But like, you do understand that like paper is flat, right? That's why we have to make the maps flat, you know? Can't just like make it circular.
Well, that's
That
how
wouldn't make
surveying
sense.
works, right? Surveying, they measure horizontal distances. All the surveying tools establish horizontals, and then they measure distance.
Okay. You have video of this?
Video of a surveying tool, how surveying tool works. Just name any surveying tool. It's all obvious, dude.
I don't know what a surveying. I don't know any surveying tools. That's why I'm asking you.
I mean, yeah, it's true. We need evidence of that, you know?
Right. Well, you have the Y level, you have a theodolite, right? You have a water level, Look, I'll put it in the chat.
All right, thanks, Brian.
Yeah, there's a lot of specific ass science involved, not gonna lie.
So a level is an optical instrument to establish or verify points in the same horizontal plane.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is from Wikipedia?
True. They don't even know when.
Well,
Elon
you won't
Musk
find
is.
anything else, dude. That's just, it don't
I can
matter
click
where
the
it's
edit
from.
button right here, whatever I want. Okay.
Cool, you think I just edited it in that same few seconds that I posted it and was saying it? Okay.
Did you? I mean, it's entirely possible, but I'm not accusing you of that. I'm just saying that anyone can write down whatever they want.
Better not be fake.
Right, how about you find me any surveying tool that doesn't establish a horizontal plane, but instead of a curved level line? What's that tool called?
I don't even know what any of the tools were. That's why I was asking you.
Right, so you're arguing from ignorance fallacy. You have nothing. You can just fucking think I'm arguing from bad faith instead of having an argument and accusing
Well,
me
no,
of
I'm just saying that, like,
editing
you get it from
something the same
Wikipedia.
time that I'm posting it.
You get it from Wikipedia, and like anyone could put anything. Like there might be some truth to it, but like people could just like put whatever they want, lie on it, right?
That's a fair argument because, like, you also said that NASA's.
Don't
faking
smoke
shit.
cope, dude. You're coping so hard right now.
No,
you
no.
won't find any level instrument.
I'm not saying you're
He's
wrong.
right. He's right.
I'm just saying.
You won't find any other thing that's telling you that this isn't how it works.
Can you find me something else that says that's how it works? Then?
Because if NASA can
Yes,
lie,
I
then
have
Wikipedia can lie
dude,
too.
I read surveying books. I can cite it. It says distances in surveying are horizontal distances.
All right, can you show me that? Like where it says that?
Yeah, I can actually.
All right, thanks, bro. You believe NASA has been to space before?
Okay, so now you're just stacking claims. You ask for evidence, and then you want to move on.
Oh no, dude!
So,
what are you talking about? I asked a question. I was just curious.
Cool. Well, have you ever gone to space?
No, I have not.
Okay, so it's subjective, and hearsay is inadmissible.
Well, I was just asking.
Okay, well, outer space is thermodynamically impossible in violation of the gas laws and second law of thermodynamics.
But do you think we could get there?
Have you?
Well, no, but I've seen like
okay, well,
on
if you think
NASA.gov that they've made it to space. So.
Okay, so appeal to authority. At the same time, their documents assume a flat, non-rotating Earth.
Dude, you're just appealing to authority when you say that. You know that, right?
No, it's called a hostile witness contradicting what you said. You don't know fucking basic logic?
Well, you said I can't use NASA.gov because I'm appealing to authority. Then you use NASA.gov. Like.
Right, in contradiction of what you just said. Right, so if they tell you a story and show you,
that's using like flat planes or whatever, that means we can't get
showing
to space.
you something on TV isn't the same as what their documents actually say and how they model anything.
Do you know what their documents say?
Right, I cited a whole bunch in the lobby that you refused to look at.
I just joined, so I don't know.
Right, I told you as soon as you joined almost to scroll up that I posted everything already.
Neil deGrasse Tyson? Do you like Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Well, that's another hostile witness who admits a lot of the basic stuff that you can't
you like
see.
Pineapple on pizza?
Okay, well, obviously you're a joke, so you're gone.
I asked you a question.
No,
bro.
dude, no, it's a personal question.
Okay, well, this isn't a dating server, and I give jack shit fucks about how I like my pizza in a debate, right?
Yeah, true, true.
So it sounds like to me you're getting like so demolished that you invited like some troll in here that he told you to give him another chance. Why is he talking to you asking? Right? That's strange.
I got demolished. I don't think I got demolished, to be honest with you. But yeah, I agree. If you don't want to use bad faith. Oh fuck. But fuck. Hold on. Goddamn piece of shit game, dude. But yeah, no. What I was saying was that it was a good debate, but I gotta fucking
Yeah,
go.
before
Holy
he
shit.
came in here, it was good.
Yeah. No, that's what I was trying to say. And shit, I stayed way longer than I actually do have to go though.
Well, if you look in your direct messages, we have a
Wait, you can
bot
finish. Wait,
that
hold on.
sends you.
No. Okay, where we left off was I was saying, oh yeah, if you had any closing thoughts. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Right, so surveying how they actually measure Earth, what this whole debate is about is called geometry, which breaks down in the etymology, geometry, Earth measuring. And in surveying geometry, they measure horizontal distances. They plot it out on a flat map with a horizontal scale, right? So if you have any map, it's going to be a flat Earth map. And before that, I showed you all the admissions of NASA wrapping flat maps, those same flat maps onto a ball, or they could use high altitude images, stitch them together, right? Because they say, oh, you can't go high enough to see the curve. So they just take a bunch of flat Earth, wrap it onto a ball in Photoshop, admittedly. Right? I showed you how everything works and all the math is on a flat Earth. Whether it's the weather or triangulation using plane trigonometry, or pretty much, the Department of Defense says the true horizon is the boundary of your vision of the horizontal plane, right? And then all the NASA documents, Army, Navy, doesn't matter, they model a flat, non-rotating Earth. I showed you satellites on balloons, and told you how internet works, which is admittedly 99% plus undersea cables, nothing to do with outer space. Outer space is thermodynamically impossible in violation of all the gas laws, the second law of thermodynamics, because high pressure expanding into a vacuum of outer space would be a entropy increase, which is all about thermodynamics, entropy. Before that, showed you how we started out was with the black swan, where we actually go out and test the surface of the Earth to see if the Earth geometry is a globe in reality. Right, so after 30 minutes, you concluded that the horizon is behind both oil rigs. So what they said was blocking boats and buildings in the distance was the horizon. We just debunked that. Super zoom cameras came out. Technology has outpaced the globe lie, right? All your God-given senses, experience, and firsthand evidence is of a flat, non-rotating Earth. You don't feel any motion. You see the horizon is horizontal, right? You can go test the surface. That's what we did, right? We have long distance observations. We can see mountains for hundreds of miles away, where the mountains would be miles beneath Earth curvature, completely obscured, right? But when we go test it, we can see way beyond globe geometric limitations.
Yeah, man, good shit. No, I do have to sign off though. But yeah, bro, thanks for Yeah, thanks for the debate, man. But I'll probably see you next time though, because I do have to go.